Here we are on the alt, folks. We're on Prevail Man. Or not, I'm sorry to get your hopes up for those of you who love the defunct Prevail Man. This is Professor X. We're at 7.5 million GP, and hopefully after that crazy skill squish, we are way far. I thought that maybe we could get one win and get back into Kyber 1. Not so much. So we had a kind of up and down season last season. I won 3 in a row, then I lost 3 in a row. But one of them was a draw against a guy with 2 million more GP, and that sucked. It really did. But I'm counting that as a win, actually. So we kind of won. And we kind of lost 3 in a row. And then we lost 2 more in a row, and then we lost our final, or we won our final match. So if you count the draw that should have been a win as a win, we still had a 5-4 season against every single person had 6 Galactic Legends in 3v3 last season. We held our own on this account. Now, this group is a little easier, I think. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's just this one guy. But last season, we didn't see a glimpse of anyone who had 5 or less GLs. And now we have 4 Galactic Legends, and he doesn't have Lord Vader. So all my cool prep to kill Lord Vader teams is going sideways this time. This guy's 8.2 million. We're 7.6. We're actually in the right range of GP against this guy. He does not play Datacrons much. Looks like he has some of the cooldown crons going. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm not gonna take the time to click through them. CG, fix your UI, please. All right. For ships, he's got Executor and Profundity. That's the one thing I'm pretty nervous about. I don't know what he's gonna place on defense. If it's Profundity, I don't know how to counter it with this account, frankly. We'll have to figure it out. So. Yeah, let's see if he's attacked since the last time I checked. I just took a glance at his defenses now. Okay, so I'll show you guys my full defenses, though. You're 2 million below this batch. Fair. Okay, so I wasn't trying to, like, obviously we didn't know about the bug until later, or until after lock, but after I looked at my opponent's roster, I was like, well, I don't need Bam here. Like he's kind of superfluous for what I'm trying to do. Like we would need him for Lord Vader, but this guy doesn't have Lord Vader. So temporarily just put him on this Maul team, and I wanted everyone to be Relic 5, so we just have a random Boba Fett hanging out here. Because I didn't have my Canderous is Relic, or at least Relic 0, and I wanted the Kron, so can't put Canderous on a team at Relic 0. We do have the General Skywalker team. And let's see, a Commander Luke team, and Malgus. So there's that. That's the only good zone. Look away if you're squeamish about looking at bad teams. I guess I do have my AdRad team. We don't have the Omicron for it yet. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but we do have an AdRad team, and it even has a tank in it. It's not bad. It's not a fully bad team. It'd be nice if he was Relic 9. He'll be Relic 9 eventually, but he's getting there. Let's see. And then I have Nice Sisters and Geos. That's cool. I think it's cool, guys. All right. Okay. Let's see then. This Treya squad isn't. Everything else here is just pretty much garbage, so don't pay it too much heed. Someone find a way to get me my Omicron refunded on those Ewoks, please. That would be really nice. Okay, for his defense, he only has 4 GLs. He put 2 of them on defense at least, which is good news for us because we keep a lot for offense. It's nice to see when someone goes a little harder on defense, and then if we do things right, fingers crossed, we might hopefully we'll be able to just take this guy out. He doesn't have any Datacrons on his character, so he's got Rey here, and doesn't even have Jedi Training Rey on the team, actually. Interesting. He's got Mothra, but not like the good version of Mothra. Kyle Katarn is nice, but then the rest are pretty garbage. He's got Kenobi, which is okay. I mean, it's good. Well, we'll have to find a way to take it out. And then Padme, I don't know, like, this is a really weird Padme team, because Snips is so good with Padme, but then the rest of the support staff are just kind of garbage a little bit. I don't know, it's like you could just take one of those characters out, they're all support. Like, you could just put Gideon in there. You could put Giddy Up in there. Alright, you know, get all the bonus protection, or whatever, the courage. So then they do have Starkiller up here. So they've got 3 really good teams on defense, that's good news for us. There's the Phasma team. No Omicron on First Order TIE Pilot. It's just, hey, look at this. Here's Phasma. Here's Phasma. And then, let's see, we have the Iden team with the Omicron, but no relics, which is nice. And then there's a Darth Revan squad as well. I don't know, we might try our luck with troopers here. I'm not sure what we're gonna do there. It's a little bit scary. I'm scared. Okay, so we're gonna take out this zone first, and I think, well, I don't know. We could use Starkiller on Rey. I think that's probably a just cause. Frankly, I think we could use Starkiller there. If we did that, we could use Iden on Mon Mothma. I don't know. The Padme team, I'm not sure yet, because we don't have Traya. Remember, she's on defense. Did I already do my main account? I did. It was a disaster, so we're moving to our alt. Yeah, already did. And then I guess we'll just do the mirror against this Kenobi team, right? I guess one other option is we could try to use Darth Vader against this Rey squad. It seems a little bit fun to use a Darth Vader just to solo this squad. I don't think there's anything to stop us from doing that, frankly. Unless the way they killed him was a whirlwind, but I don't think that'll happen. Moving to greener pastures. Malak solo on Padme. Yeah, I think Malak is on defense, unfortunately. It's a good idea, though. I would like to do that. You know, I do have Nest. Nest might actually have the legs to do it with her Grit Cron. That might be kind of fun. Maybe I'll do that. At Relic 5, it might be worthwhile. Worth a look. Moving to greener pastures. Oh, Borgman says, oh, geez, sucks I missed it. Guess I will check it out on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably post something on YouTube about that, about my fiasco. We did accomplish some decent things, actually. It's just, Jabba, man. Jabba got us good. I thought we would be okay, but we weren't. It was sad. Seems like Nest would work. The only problem would be maybe Ayla just stun locks her. I'm not sure. Oops, didn't mean to click on that. Yeah, this account's at 7.6 now, guys. We just keep having random extra things flood our GP. But okay, let's do the Kenobi mirror first here. Or no, we'll do Kenobi mirror. I think that's probably the most efficient route we can take, frankly. I don't think we need our own Kenobi, though, because their cat's just gonna kill our tank. We're not gonna really use a Datacron that much anyways, I don't think. So, what do we want to do? We take cat, of course. Take Snips. So we'll take Padme. And then some random tank that we don't care about, like Plo. Alright, hopefully this works. Slave outfit Leia should be able to solo Jaw. Yeah, sure. What are we trying to do? Oh, that's right. Not that it's gonna work immediately, of course. Okay, so killed him. Tell you what, let's pass the turn to you real quick. And it doesn't really matter who we target here. You just need to make sure that he's ready for his ult now, at least. Almost like, oh, look at that stealth on their cat. I absolutely loathe that. That's not good at all. Oh man, that could really be disastrous for us. Shoot. Alright, we're gonna come around for another pass here, because we need to dispel, we need that stealth to be gone from their cat, guys. That's gonna be a really important thing for us. Sheesh. Alright, come on there, cat. Yeah, we've got to wait. We've got to wait. Come on now. Really need their cat to show up again. Did not foresee stealth on their cat coming, to be honest, guys. Yeah, there's a big hit. Hopefully she shows up. Wait. Why is she still stealthed? How is she still stealthed? She took 2 turns. Oh my gosh. Nightmare here, guys. Oh, there. Okay, she's back. She's back. Alright, come on. Let's have a turn with my cat. There we go. Okay, took her out. Thank goodness. Stop doing damage to my cat, please. That's right, Shock T is gonna be really tough to hit, actually. Let's try to focus down their Kenobi here first, in fact. Okay, so that's hit. I think that is their savior move. There we go. Oh, he can hit me back. Oh well. Still doing some good damage to him. There we go. Shock T keeps increasing her mastery, guys. That's why we're waiting here. So that we can do a big hit. Because her mastery is evasion. And so we might not be able to hit her except for a big force leap. So we're gonna actually just bide our time a little bit here, guys. We've only got 1 minute, so we can't bide it too long, can we? Shoot. Okay. So at least take out their GL, right? Okay. She has her damage immunity. Right before parting gift from Mr. Kenobi right before he died. Alright, I think we should be able to get it now. There we go. What do we get? 71. Nice, not too bad. Oh, Borsman, yeah, that happens with R2-D2 sometimes. People do that. It's a sneaky move. I don't know, guys. Should we try to use Vader here? I don't know if that's wise, frankly. We can use Vader on something a little lower stakes. First catching this live, good luck. Hey, welcome to the stream, Rug Poo. Good, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know, guys. Really want to just try solo Vader here. So we have the Datacron that lets us revive and then gain a bonus turn. And then we just have endless, merciless massacres. Hey! Xaereth with a gifted sub to Rug Poo. Nice. Thank you, Xaereth. Appreciate it, man. You guys want to see this? It's a little bit messed up, actually. Smooth in 3v3. Yeah, I haven't tried it in 5s, guys. We tried to do it to Jabba earlier, and that failed spectacularly. Stupid Cursant. Like that was some bad RNG right there. Yeah, no Jedi training Rey for a weird turn meter loop. Yeah, exactly. We just got to be sure that we don't let Rey. We need to. It'd be nice if we could just not die immediately. Yeah, okay. Well, that didn't quite work out, but yeah, okay. So we'll do this. Alright, so now we just force crush all the people, all the time. Merciless here. The real question is, do we just take some of these guys out right now? Yeah, I think we do just take him out. How is this not cheating? Well, you're right. I feel like it's just real stupid. Oh, there's damage immunity for him. That's not good. Really want to avoid Rey. We need. I want to get 50 dots on her if we can, guys. We need her to not be in damage immunity, though. We're gonna be cutting it close, though, aren't we? Yeah, I think we can get to 50 at least. We can get to more. We can do a little bit more. One more. All right, got her. Let's get ability block on him. And Holdo, as in the movies, died of sadness. just without the amazing visual spectacle. Yeah, it's pretty dumb, guys. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell you, honestly. Like, okay. Yeah, well, that happened. Yes, indeed, it happened. Yes, indeed. Full Galactic Legend, her whole team dead for max banners by one character and his Datacron. Just very, very silly. Alright, Mothra, how are we going to deal with you? Oh, we were going to use Iden, weren't we? That's fine. We can use Iden here. This Darth Vader Cron is just perfect for the Giant Slayer alt account. Kind of is, honestly. It's just about perfect. I can't deny that. Alright, so Biggs gets a turn. Oh, they killed a guy. Damn it all. That's what I get, man. That's what I get. So let's try to daze you. No, no daze? Uh-oh. It's not cool, man. There, we finally got daze on him, but it got cleansed. Just don't like this at all, guys. I don't like Biggs here. If we can't daze him, then we're in trouble a little bit. Okay, can we just delete him? Not quite. Damn it all. Shoot, guys. I don't know what to say. Alright, looking at this. What's up, Rad Dad? How you doing, man? I will increase worthless guys' cooldowns. Oh, there, we got rid of some turn meter there at least. It's good. Got rid of Wedge. Also good. Really unfortunate that we had to lose poor Snow Trooper. He just couldn't keep up, guys. Lost 3 banners there. Jeez, that was preventable, I feel like. Alright, what do you want to do against this? We can't use Nest here, guys, by the way. With R2-D2 and Snips, and Ayla, it's just a little too sketch for us. Time to just try to use like Dash, one of the Dash teams. I don't really need. I'd like to keep Dash for something else. I don't know. We don't. Okay, you know, like Bad Batch don't really work here. Not at our levels. I mean, we could just use a super overkill team, I guess. Like, with I guess we could use, like, I don't know, Jedi Revan. Jedi Revan probably works. Like, Jedi Revan, Jedi Luke. So if they have a GL, so if they have one of their GLs in back, we can use what precisely? Well, we've got Dash to take out their Jedi Master Luke if they've got him, or their Sith Eternal. Sith Eternal would be a tricky one, but we'd be able to use. We have Troopers, we have our, we have Grievous, we have Jedi Master Luke. He'd kind of struggle now that he doesn't have riposte. Dash probably still does some work against Sith Eternal. We have Wampa. Yeah, we have Star Killer. We have enough, so I think we can use Jedi Revan here, guys. I think we can get away with using our Jedi Revan team here. And my guess is that he keeps his 2 GLs, like his 2 other GLs on offense. I bet that that's how he's gotten this far, is he keeps those 2 good. He keeps 2 good GLs in the front. He keeps 2 for offense. I expect to find pretty garbage teams in the back. You know, I haven't scouted him though, so that could be wrong, but that is what I expect. Whether or not he defies our expectation is another question. So we could take a Datacron here. We don't have many good Datacrons, frankly. Something with like special damage, something like that. Resistance pen. Oh, this is one of the Empire debuff ones. We don't want to mess with those till we're sure we used them all. Let's see. Oh, this is okay. Well, let's see. This is for Sith characters. Do we have any Sith teams right now, though? That's the question. I feel like we don't even have any teams with Sith available. No, not that could use a Datacron. Oh, I guess... Well, no, we don't want to use... What does this even do? Why did I click on this? I'm just like, yeah, we'll take... Oh, yeah, because we got some resistance and we got a little special damage. Alright, this is more than we need, probably. The resistance is nice, because Padme does special damage, I think. Maybe. Probably R2-D2 does, at least. I don't know, I'm just saying that. I have no idea. Let's just hand it to Luke here. You can stun them before they start doing anything too ill-advised. And then who? Let's see. Okay, so we want to train Luke here. He does big hits. So I don't really care about killing Ayla here. I'm just trying to. I mean, we took her out. That's nice, of course. Okay, let's increase cooldowns on her. Well, that doesn't matter either, but. Maybe we just take her out here. Nice. Okay. We just didn't want to target Padme because she probably had a way higher base health. And that higher base health would give her way more bonus protection than we wanted her to have. So, yeah, this party's over. Nice. Okay. Good banners. We got through this zone decently well, considering what we used against them. Yeah, we got over 500. I think that used to be our sign that something was going well. Yeah, okay. Oh, looks like some decent stuff back here. If they have dash. I mean, they don't have the cool dash cron. They don't have any crons on this. Well, they actually, okay, they put some decent stuff back here. It's not just total garbage. It's no GLs, so I was right about that. Look at this. I just made a video saying, don't put Juhani on this team. Oh, that's so funny. Right, no Cam here either. Oh yeah, Cam we already killed. Let's see, how fast is Anakin? Alright, so he's only plus 30 here, so he's 287. Gosh, I'm very tempted to use Bad Batch here. I don't think we need to, though. I don't think we need to use Bad Batch, honestly. Oh, they do have Bando here. Interesting. That's the team that's supposed to make us crash, or was making people crash. Okay, we still got some teams we gotta take care of, though, folks. We still have some tough teams. So, what do we want to do here? Okay, so this Iden team, why don't we use Wampa on? I don't see any other compelling uses for Wampa, to be honest. Let's go look down here again. We don't want to use Wampa against a 5-man dash team, most likely, especially with the Omicron and Pre-Taunt. Yeah, let's just not mess. Let's see, Wampa would lose to this Maul team pretty easy, and we don't want to mess with the big damage from Anakin, so yeah. I think Iden is actually a perfect candidate for Wampa-ing, for Wamping. Wampa probably beats the First Order team as well, but we'll probably use Bad Batch for that. This Iden team could give us problems with any other team comps that we're using, so I think Wampa's about perfectly suited, especially because they don't have any Datacrons they use here. I did remod this Wampa a little bit to give him a little more tenacity, by the way, folks. Remember, I was promising all last season that I would do that. Now I'm finally doing it. We just want something with a little bit of physical damage, right? Not physical accuracy, idiots. Just a little bit of extra damage. Come on. No special. Physical damage. Okay, fine. I'll take the non-existent percent that you just sent me. Alright. I don't think a low gear Iden can actually stun Wampa. Not with all my bonus tenacity and stuff. Though, it would be nice if Wampa would actually hit back. Come on, dude. We need more out of you. There's no grit cron to make these guys really tough. Yeah, just gotta ramp some damage, wait for these guys to take their turns, you know. Alright, we killed one of them right there. For funsies. At least I thought it was funsy. Let's just take this guy out before she does her revive move. I don't think we need to ramp much more. Hopefully her revive thing goes away here. Nice. Good timing. Good boy, Wampa. Nicely done. Good boy. Wait, someone just said, I just scrolled up and saw in chat. By the way, I've decided not to accept 6'5" as a reality. 5'10" seems more reasonable. I mean, it's unreasonable for you not to believe me, but you know. Alright. It's cool if you don't want to believe me. I mean, it's totally false, but you know. Oh, you know what I want to do here, guys? Ooh, should we try this? No, with old Ben, it could get a little bit dumb. Thing is, we could use troopers here on this Starkiller team if we wanted to. I just don't know if we want to. Like, we should probably just use our own Starkiller team. Honestly, we should do that. The troopers seem a lot of fun, though. Like a lot of fun. I think we're not gonna do it. I think we're gonna just, you know. 6'5", man. Here, you want me to? I'll show you if I still have it. I feel like I don't think I got rid of it. Yeah. I don't know if you guys have met Klesso before. Some of you have. There's Klesso. It's about as close to proof as you're gonna get. And I'm 6'5", but I'm pretty tall. And Klesso's not like a really short dude either, you know. He's not like Tom Cruise or anything. Alright guys, we can get through this. I think we're gonna get a great score on this if everything goes the way I envision them. Everything is proceeding as I have foreseen. Rebel fighters are racist. They're oppressing BIPE. False. False. All right, let's just. The Mara Jade is really slow, guys. That's why it's attractive to me to use something else. You know, like troopers can work really nicely, but I think we just use. Let's see, hold on. Oh, there he is, old man. All right. Oh, uh-oh. Well, that's a problem, isn't it? I mean, we still probably win. We just can't use a Datacron because of stupid visas. For some reason, I thought I was saving. Okay, well, that was a lack of foresight. That was a lack of vision. I thought I had Jedi Training Ray available, but we don't. We should still be okay, as long as we can land some debuffs. We have to go out of sequence here, guys. What speed is there, Mara? She's like 280 something. She's very, very slow comparatively. So we start with this one against this team. The other one doesn't give us the full turn meter circuit. And then we also have our stealth now. And now because we do an AoE, we trigger that stagger and we're good to go. We also get to dispel their taunt, their pre-taunt with old Ben, and he doesn't get it back or anything because we have shock. So, I mean, now we can just start taking them out slowly. We may as well just do basics with Palp because the AoE, I guess the offense up is kind of nice. But yeah, we can get ability block on him. That does work. And let's just do the one that they can't really hit us back with that much. There we go. The offense up is nice, but we don't want to... I mean, we could do that. I just don't want to risk them hitting me back for any reason. Forget which one I can use. It's been a while. Yeah, okay. I don't want to get rid of the revive, just in case. Alright. I don't think we need this. I guess old Ben took a little damage, though. I guess we may as well do our Star Destroyer of healing. There we go. Yeah, if you have the faster Mara Jade, which we did by a huge margin, then this is such an easy win. It's not bad at all. All right. We got Darth Revan here. We could use troopers, though. With Talon, it really makes it kind of a mess. So instead, let's just use Jedi. And Darth Revan actually has some legs against a lot of Jedi like Jedi Master Luke comps, but we have the secret sauce, folks. We should be able to just take him out fairly easily. We'll just go, let's do a one-man undersize, shall we? Let's use shock here. Okay, so there's a grit cron. We want to save that. Okay, this doesn't do much for us, does it? Let's see. There's another Empire one that we're probably never going to use now. Some accuracy, deflection. I'm just trying to find something with a little bit of damage here, guys. Doesn't really matter. Sure, we could do this. This is fine. Alright, guys. So, what we do here... Should we take an extra? I guess we're just going to be foolish and only take this number. So the big thing here, guys, is they want to get their fear off real bad, of course. So what we do, we can't call an actual, no one's going to actually hit him when we call the assist. We want to call the assist, though, to increase his cooldowns. Alright? And now we can actually do real damage to these guys. Let's see, I'd rather not risk. Oh, yeah, you give advantage, you would crit here, wouldn't you? And we can call Kitty Monday. There we go. Let's just get rid of that thing with the stuff. Okay, let's get some buffs out there for now. Oh, that's not fun. Let's do the AoE. Let's see if we can take him out. Nice. cool. Come on, Shock T. We need a turn from Shock T here. As we can heal you. We should give it 65. Nice. Okay. Increasing those cooldowns right away, though. It's pretty key. So I don't get a bunch of turn meter right off the bat. We got a bunch of turns right before. So, yeah, that was good. Good. Okay, let's use Bad Batch on this Phasma team here. I can think of no reason not to use Bad Batch. I don't think any of them have much hope of being faster than my Echo. And they all start with, because it's Phasma lead, they all start with advantage. Yeah, so they don't have any speed boost. We're able to dispel everything. Even though we have really poor gear on this whole squad, we should just be able to run the tables on them for max banners pretty easily, unless somehow they resist a bunch. Okay, so we do this. Hopefully that's enough to stun them all. Almost. Okay. So hopefully we 2-turn stun them all with Wrecker. There we go. Hand this to you, sir. Hand this to you. Alright. Let's see. We can just do this. We can take out their turn meter somewhat. Give him a 3rd stack here. Nice. Alright, hit this dude. So we can play with our food just a tiny bit. There we go. Omega with the snipe there. For those of you who don't know how Bad Batch work. There we go. We can use Bad Batch so confidently in a front zone, it's nice. Let's see, okay, so they put Executor down, which I don't love, actually, for us. Alright, well, we have to double tap this. Ooh, look at that, guys, they put the ship attempts back. That's nice. Gosh, this build of Executor. I wish we had our finalizer done. Let's see. Now we see if I was a little bit premature there. Let's see, what do we want to do? We don't have a great squad to take this one out now, actually, because I was a little bit dumb. I think we just use General Grievous, to be honest. Yeah, alright, let's restart. Use General Grievous. Dash might work too, honestly, but we don't need to. Kickdoor says impressive, and Prime Force says most impressive. That's a good Star Wars quote. Indeed you are powerful, as the Emperor has foreseen. Or maybe that's a different quote. Maybe that's a different line. Is it, yeah, I don't know. Excellent with a capital X. I like it. Of course I do. It's flattering. Alright. Gosh, I don't want to have to double tap this stupid Executor, man. It makes me a little sad. We're getting great banners here, and then we're going to equalize, let them equalize it pretty easily, in fact. So, that'll be sad. Let's see, this Maul team also bears some looking at, though. I think we're just going to use Dash on it. And then the question is, what do we do against this Dash team? It doesn't have the Dash Cron or anything. We might be fast enough. We could just use troopers, I guess. We could use Mon Mothma potentially. See how fast is Dash himself, and I guess we could look at Queel as well. Okay, so 343 with his leadership. It's pretty good, pretty decent. Yeah, we kind of just lost sight a little bit, guys. We probably should have tried to use Bad Batch right here on Qui-Gon, to be honest. But what's a man to do? Let's just take our separatists in. Drop a few banners, you know? Yeah, I don't have anything with relics. Yeah, this could be a mess. Luckily, Anakin's going to be doing way less damage than I'm used to because he doesn't have Cam with him. He doesn't have full Galactic Republic. Alright, so get rid of this. Put all this on people. Let's put healing immunity on Anakin if we can. We can't. So instead, okay, we'll just do that. Alright, we'll put this on Anakin. Let's try to stun him. And we can't heal him, I guess. So we should have healed Newt is who we should have healed. Nice, okay. Try to get this guy. For funsies. Because he was actually healed. Let's see. Because he had target lock that we could hit. That's why. Alright, come on, Newt. Get full, please. It's not quite full enough, but I think that's as good as we can get. What'd we get? Yeah, drop 4. Well, I mean, this isn't a very good team, but it still cost us a few. Apparently. Alright, so this Maul team. Oh, we used Ki-Adi-Mundi, didn't we? Damn it all. I was gonna say we could use Qui-Gon. We could use a Qui-Gon team here, actually. Qui-Gon would work pretty nicely. Well, who... I'm trying to think, guys. Should we use troopers here against this Maul team? Troopers might work. Their Bando would go into poop stance, basically. If we did that, though, then we could use our dash on their dash. It probably gets a little ugly, but we probably win that. Otherwise... Well, what I do have bounty hunters, don't I? What kind of bounty hunters do I have? Could we use Aura lead bounty hunters? That might actually be pretty nice. Alright, how fast is Maul? .277. It's not fast. So really the only risk here, guys, because none of the rest of them are going to be fast, I don't think. I think that if we take bounty hunters here, the biggest scare would be, we'd be hitting Bando and he would eventually go into poop stance. Nest could have some legs. I mean, that's a good point. I mean, I kind of like that better than this, but I think we're going to do this because I kind of miss doing it. So we have fast bounty hunters. And that this could end really poorly, in fact, guys. So there's also that. Okay, so we start with this. Can call the Mass Assist here. Oh, nice. Bando didn't even get to poop stance. Good. Now we have Disintegrate here. And we just take him out entirely. Good. And now they don't have a taunt, so now we can do all kinds of awesome stuff. Can we get the stun on you, though? No. And we get the hit. We get extra turn meter if we do that. Alright. Bando getting his poop stance is not my very favorite idea, honestly, guys. What do we want to do here? Because we try to stun him here. No? Come on now. I just gotta take him out, please. Let me take him out, please. Please, please, please. Oh, gosh. He's gonna... Gosh, this is really bad. Really not good. Okay. Do this. Come on now. Okay. Come on. Take him out. Okay. Disaster averted. Alright, Bo-Katan is the one who could ruin some things. Come on, Aura. Could use more from you, Aura. There we go. 65, and some of our characters were only gear 11. One of them, gear 11, gear 12 on Zam. Okay, alright, neat. That's pretty neat. And now for a thing I've wanted to try for a while. I'm going to use Dash with Watt and Vandor. Alright, we could use these other guys too. But I want to see Dash just killing people with his hits, despite, you know, that we'll put the weapons tech on him. It'll be a little bit silly. I don't know, how fast is my dash? Is it faster than my opponent's dash? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, that won't really matter that much, I don't think, but we'll see how this goes. Very interested. Let's put this on dash. Give some turn meter to people. Because their dash is going to be able to do his thing, isn't he? Damn that dash. Okay, so no revives allowed there. No revives allowed there. Really wanted to get a stun there, guys. Won't lie. Really wanted Watt to not mess us up banners wise too. Just trying to mess with him for a minute, guys, so that we can get our banners back. That's all. Oh, most of them back. Alright, not too bad, huh? Not too bad at all. Of course, now we have to sacrifice. We'll have to... We can't one-shot this. I mean, we could try. We could try the old malevolence counter. I don't know. Maybe we should try that, guys. Seems kind of fun, a little bit. Yeah, why don't we? Why don't we? They fixed malevolence a while ago. Maybe that actually works now. Let's try one shot with malevolence, guys. Get used to that awful feeling of RNG just destroying you. And then if we can't clear Fleet, he'll be able to clear us pretty easy, and we'll just be super sad. But, you know, it's a man to do. We've been perfect thus far. Well, perfect-ish. We may as well try to go no drops on this fight. Alright? I feel like I just watched Remember the Titans, and he's like, win or lose, you're still champs in my book. And the guy's like, with all due respect, coach, we came in here undefeated. We're all, you know, we came in here perfect, not as individuals perfect, but we've been perfect as a team. But we'd like to leave that way. And then they do. It's pretty epic. It's very, it's inspiring. So we may as well try it, you know? Oh, alright, first, we start with a TIE fighter, don't we? Right, that's how it goes. And we don't need Sunfac or something? I don't remember, guys. It's been a while. They changed his animation in his character screen. Oh, that's fun. A thing I don't necessarily care about that much, but it's still cool, you know? Alright guys, so who do we hit first? I don't remember. Do we shoot their Houndstooth first, or are we supposed to shoot someone else? I don't remember if we want turn meter from Houndstooth or not. Don't remember. It's been a long time since I've done this counter. Yeah, Houndstooth right off the bat. With TIE Fighter. Yeah, the TIE Fighter is who I'm talking about. Yeah. Alright, we'll try that. We're going off of common villains. Word here, guys. If we lose, it's common villain's fault. It's not our fault. We're trying a dicey potential one-shot. I don't remember, guys. I don't remember what's the best thing. I think we're supposed to do the AoE here, actually. So we can cleanse all the breaches later, maybe. Alright, please keep the buzz droids. That would be very nice, if you would, please. Okay, now we have to pray that... Yes, it hit Xanadu. Now we pray that this actually hits Xanadu. Nice, we just killed him. Okay. Not too bad. May as well just do a basic here. I mean, he should have done the big hit because he's gonna die, but... Sure, let's get rid of some of those debuffs here. Alright, call the mass assist here a little bit. A little bit of a mass assist. Oh. There goes Spy. That's not cool. That ain't sweet. I don't have any breach though, so we can get rid of the taunts, at least a little bit, right now. Alright, just do the big hit here, because it's TIE Fighter pilot apparently. He's very good. He's very good indeed. Oh gosh, please don't kill my Old Republic ship right now, please. That does just as much damage, unfortunately. Okay. Not looking great here, to be honest, guys. Don't love it. Don't love the situation. And we get our ult. That's good for sure. No complaints there, but gosh, they're gonna. Okay, let's get the buzz droids on them as soon as we can. And Houndstooth is gonna taunt here pretty soon, aren't you, bud? Damn it all. Come on. Really need Slave 1 to go away as soon as we can get him gone. Good. Okay. Well, what do we want to do here? He's gonna taunt here pretty soon. We should take him out. I'm just such a sucker for this, for the buzz droids there. Gosh, come on now. Don't kill my reinforcements. Gosh, this is so nerve-wracking, guys. They stunned me there. I hate that. Gosh, I don't like. I feel so uncomfortable here right now. Oh, we kill. Okay, good. Whoa. Oh, man. What? Oh man, can we still win this? I don't know. Probably not. Oh, they're shooting my hyena. Come on, let me have a turn. No! Freaking damn it. Ugh. Man, this is an easy enough cleanup, I think, but in fact, it's probably better banners for us, but still. Alright, we'll leave that alone for a minute. Like, we were to the point where ships is weird. Like, once you get to a certain point, even if you one-shot, sometimes the banners are better if you two-shot. Like, that doesn't work for squads, but for ships, very rarely it happens. And we were to the point where it was like, we're not getting any bonus points whatsoever. We had all our reinforcements in. We had no health or protection for anyone. So it's actually a little bit, we have the potential to get better banners than we would have there at the end. Common villain. You take no blame. I'm gonna hold you to your word, bud. You never even gave word. I'm just kidding, but seriously, do better next time. I can't keep a straight face. I apologize. I apologize profusely. Alright, what do we do here? That's right, so we do basic here. We want a defense down, damn it all. Just gonna have to deal without it. Alright, sets us on fire. A-hole that he is. Okay. His defense down now. What do we want to do? Let's do a basic here, because pretty... Oh, wow. Maybe we'll just get a twofer. No, we didn't even get a one-fer. Damn it all. Yikes. Okay. Maybe we killed that guy. Good. Yeah, let's give retribution to... I guess just Ahsoka. Oh, that worked, though. get Plo in. Let's Plo them up, guys. Let's do a basic for now. Let's should just end it. How'd we do? We only dropped a couple. Yeah, we dropped 0 actually, because we had just enough in reinforcements to cover it. Good, okay. Good. Now we can use rebels here. We still have rebels. No profundity yet. Yeah, we probably will end up losing this, guys, if he's real cautious. Well, I don't know. These 2 GLs that he has are not the best at killing Malgus, though I only have a relic 7 Malgus on this account. Alright, we'll just do this. Keep our banners as trim as we can get them, because trim as we can keep them. Trim. Triminy. I don't know what I'm singing. I'm singing the stupid blacksmith song, whatever, the roof sweeper song. Oh, there we go. Finally. Okay, good. Killed Falcon before the taunt here. That's actually a fairly big deal. Yeah. So let's do the big AOE. Maybe we get. There we go. Mary Poppins. Yeah, man. Mary Poppins, y'all. We can do the wiggle now. We can dispel some of the nonsense. Who do we got? Oh, Clone Sergeant. Okay. Sure. This won't dispel his taunt, but we can do this at least. There we go. 73 again. Very well. Not too bad. Now, someone, before we start here, what's the soft max for 5v5? I don't remember. Is it something with 53? I feel like it's something 53, but obviously I could be wrong. Obviously. Spoonful of sugar still doesn't one-shot exec. Well, and trust me on this, you're no spoonful of sugar. So, let's see. Should we just do this? They just did their AOE, so we should hopefully we'll be okay. We'll see. They did their big heal first, though. It's no fun. Tell you what, you have been a thorn in my side, sir. Gosh, we're gonna miss one way or another, but at least, no, let's just get rid of the foresight here. And hand the turn to him. Maybe we can just take him out. Not quite. Oh, now he's gonna heal a bunch. I hate it, man. We hates it. Come on. Alright, we got the stun at least. Let's just brute force him out, please. Thank you. Maybe Echelon will actually get a turn at some point. That would be neat. Here, we might get a stun though. That's good. Here, we do want him to take a turn, actually, so that he can heal a little bit. I don't have to take too many turns, yeah. Okay. There's the mass assist. Let's just try to finish it. Oh, that was foolish. I didn't have advantage on me. What are you doing? What would you say you'd do here, Xaereth? Alright, let's call the assist. Maybe we get the stun at least. No? Maybe we get the stun at least. Maybe get the kill. At least now you have advantage. There you go. Just 203. No big. 47 here. So, hold on. We dropped... So 73. So the best possible would have been, I guess, a 53. So, yeah, we dropped a bunch. Alright, well... Very obvious in our score that we missed one fight. But... It's not bad, huh? This isn't terrible. I think we got a chance, guys. Boma, spoonful of sugar was about this polio vaccine. Interesting. I can't say I've heard. I think I'm trying to say, like, some my ego's like trying to grasp at that and be like, yeah, you knew about that, Xaereth. But I think what it was, I think I'm just mixing it up with the ring around the rosy thing with the plague, which I mean is fairly different even. But it's about the polio vaccine. That's cool. The polio vaccine back in the Mary Poppins days. It's good. Good for them, man. No polio. Xaereth is anti-polio. Let it be known. Alright, so people on YouTube, I'll show you guys the results in a little bit. It'll seem like nothing to you, but I'll be waiting on pins and needles. See you in a minute. Okay, so we're playing, this is Professor X, is my alternate account, but hopefully this week, maybe, I don't know if we can actually get there, even if we do get max banner. I think we might be able to. If we get all wins this week, we might be able to get back into Kyber 1. My alt, I did win this last one, so that was pretty neat. The guy only had 4 Galactic Legends though, so I've got 2. He's got 4. My last round opponent, he's at 8.2, so we're actually a little bit close. And I have to show this just so that when I take the YouTube video. Yeah, so I ended up, I think I dropped 1 on his ships, yeah, because he had an Executor build that I couldn't one-shot, but like my Malevolence almost did, but didn't quite get the right RNG, and then he failed a couple times right away. Well, once he finally attacked, which is like the last hour, but failed once on what is that, Maul, looks like, and failed once on CLS. So that was nice, courteous of him. And then actually he didn't need to, but it made me laugh derisively. He also dropped one on this really bad first order team. Like that might be their first hold in like months.
Nice.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah. The Ewoks are like, I wish we could get a hold. Like, yeah, bet you do. Bet you do. So yeah, we ended up beating this guy, and even though he had profundity. And now we're facing Fabrice. So remember, we've got 2 Galactic Legends at 7.6 million. He's at 8.8, so it's not too bad. Not too bad. He does have all 6 Galactic Legends, however.
Nice.
Yeah. He's got the whole roster. So the one thing, I mean, and this is the thing I consistently beat people on. So he didn't even have this. I don't think he had this Datacron available for this match because he's not using it. But he hasn't put much into Datacrons really. Like some, it looks like he's got a few of the cooldown reduction ones or whatever. But I mean that's like constantly the way I can like carve out a small advantage, at least if he has all the Galactic Legends. But on my account, I mean, gosh, and all the favorites and stuff. Sorry, favorite spam. but yeah, we've got the 2 Jedi Galactic Legends, and then like the one saving grace though is I have the BAM cooldown reduction and Malgus cooldown reduction, and then I actually do have the TIE Fighter pilot bonus turns, but he's not Relic 7, and he's probably not going to get Relic 7 for a long time. So that's just a nice little piece of irony there. We had, and then I have other ones that are relevant and decent. So the Datacrons though, that's kind of the way I've decided to tackle this roster is we can't. It's hard to unlock data. It's hard to unlock Galactic Legends, and it takes a lot of focus that I don't feel like I want to have on this account. So, Datacrons are like this shortcut. It's like, hey, rent a GL for 3 or 4 months. Like because Dash and Vader, they're both basically GLs. You think it's Fab Rice?
I think it's Gar.
Let's call him Gar for the night. All right. So I'll show you guys my I did actually change my defenses some because this guy had Lord Vader, and so I needed to take some teams off of defense and put different ones on. So I don't have a fast droidica. I just thought that this would be a fun deterrent potentially. I also don't have any relics on Canderous, so they can't have a Datacron. Even if otherwise droidica, I could swap them out for like Cad Bane or some random crap. But I have General Skywalker. He's got TIE Fighter pilot, so Omicron or Datacron, whatever. Then I did put the Qui-Gon team down. It's going to really restrict my flexibility with GLs, unfortunately. And then the Malgus team, which never gets me holds, but it always, I don't know, it doesn't even always steal banners. But in the back, we do have the full Adrad squad. He's actually Relic 6 right now.
Oh.
So next week he'll just be stomping noobs, I'm sure. And then a really bad Night Sister squad that no one has any business losing to, and Geo's same. I mean, this account, you really just have to go full efficiency. So if you make one mistake, you're like, well, I'm probably out. Maybe he'll fail on my ships,
First Order.
Yeah, here's my overpowered First Order team. They're getting all the holds lately. They've gotten as many holds this season as Commander Luke has, so it's really good. And then like the one thing I just like put it like on this account, people will like brazenly they'll put their executor down. They're like, yeah, neither of us ever clear ships. Like you can hear them tell their friends like, yeah, I just put them back there. Sometimes they'd place theirs, then neither of us clear ships, but it's okay, it's a wash. And I'm like, well, I could clear his executor without my own. So sometimes it takes a double tap, but like that can be a sticking point for them a lot. So she gets his defense. He's got his own Adrad, and it's a flex because it's way more relics than mine. But his turret kind of balances that out. Let's see.
It does.
Oh, and there's no tank on the team either. That's nice. That's very nice, in fact. Yeah. What are you doing? Yeah. So then there's the Star Killer team. They're like, hey, Johanny's good. She probably has her. I bet she has her Omicron, is what I bet. But because it's Territory Wars, it doesn't show.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, they're like, hey, it's good enough for GAC. Let's see. So there's Sortie, and of course there's Rey. I don't know. I don't remember if Rey or if Darth Vader solos this Rey team. I don't remember.
It's not a solo because of JTR.
Yeah, does she eventually get too much turn meter or something?
She does. You have to use a different leader. If you use a different leader, it's fine. But
all right. Well, I don't think I have a good leader that has enough relics for that. So I might just have to go old school and use a GL on her. We'll see. Yeah. So then, hey, look, there's Phasma. There's no First Order TIE pilot Omicron though, so I'd probably just use my terrible Bad Batch. There's a Qui-Gon team. It's not very fast, so maybe I could use my terrible Bad Batch there instead. No, actually, I think Yeti Mundy's too fast. In fact, even though he's really slow, he's like 250 speed. He still outspeeds my 327 Echo just because he gets plus 80 speed. And he will literally, like, if he looks at any of my Bad Batch characters, they just keel over, they just die. It's like he literally keels them. But look at this Lord Vader team. It makes me so happy. And it's not fast. None of them are fast. Like, and he doesn't have the level 9, the master.
Yeah.
Like, he does. He's a cooldown reduction, but I think we're gonna use troopers here tonight.
Nice.
I think that can work. And Bosk team. I guess it is Zam. I don't know. People have been placing Bosk a lot lately, and I don't know. Usually we can find something against that. I have no idea. No plans for this account though. So I was thinking, actually, maybe I would do the trooper fight first on Lord Vader.
Yeah, it's a good place to start.
Because I'm not going to use troopers on anything in the south anyways. And if they do fail, then I'm going to have to readjust what I'm trying to do.
Right.
I have to figure it out. We should be okay. We just have to... So like, we got to kill Royal Guard, and then, I mean, like the trick is then you hit Lord Vader a few times, and you go out and like farm more turn meter by punching someone else and killing them, and then you go back and keep hitting Lord Vader, and then you farm more turn meter by killing someone else. Like that's kind of like the rinse repeat. That being said, this BlueStacks has been on since we started, so I'm going to restart it so we don't have a crash. Then we can move fairly rapidly through this. I didn't scout my opponent really. I did look to see, just out of curiosity, if he placed his Lord Vader, and he doesn't always. In fact, in 5v5, though, with the new datacrons and stuff, I feel like he just feels like he's supposed to. He's like doing it out of duty. Times X will swear. Oh. It's kind of fun. I don't know how we define swear, but sorry, I was voting real quick. I feel like I may as well profit a little bit. Insider information here and all. All right, so this is pretty interesting. As the real question is, should I bring the Gritcron or not? I don't think I need it for speed. Oh, I guess the Gritcron doesn't really... We could take the Gritcron just in case, because they don't have Maul here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because otherwise, like that's something I discovered today. I'm fairly slow on the uptake, but like Dark Trooper doesn't benefit from Grit. He can't have his health increased at all. So you put the Gritcron on him, and it just makes him brittle. So sometimes you want to still use it, but other times it's like, well, it's largely unnecessary. All right, so this comp is the reason Maul is sitting there really sad next to that Gear 12 droideka. Because Watt's really nice to go with him, but not when I need Watt for this. Let me see which ones are Grit. Is there like
You can't sort by it. You have to just sort by Empire and then find it.
That's wonderful. All right. And I'd only have a couple here though. There. Oh yeah, it's my Lord Vader one. That's right. Yeah. Because I don't have Lord Vader. I also have some decent armor pen here, and some decent accuracy, and randomly some dodge. So
nice.
Yeah, man. Of course, we're getting rid of Iden here. Like my Iden comp is just forfeit. But
I've not seen this before, so that'll be interesting.
So, I mean, it's Grit. So Grit is a buff, so it gives you 10%. Gives you 10% turn meter to start, and Watt goes first, and his basic gives you buffs.
And then Iden
And
starts with 100%.
No,
Turn
she
meter.
doesn't in this.
Oh, she
no.
does. Oh, yeah,
Right.
because
Right.
you're basically doing
Which
a JKL, JKR
Right.
here.
you kind of don't want her to. I will say, so I'm not going to get into like all the nitty gritty stuff right now, but I will say I had to remod Iden and Piet to make their speeds work for this comp.
Yeah.
So okay, so you would just want to do the basic here to give turn meter. All right, so Lord Vader goes, and then she cleanses, and then we have enough turn meter here that now we can go and we can actually, start doing things. So, so Veers is ready to call the assist here. So, geez, we almost didn't need to. We kind of needed to do that just to get more turn meter, in fact. So now what we're going to do, we're just going to shoot Lord Vader for a little bit until it's time. Well, you know what? I actually want to. I typically try to get one kill with like every time Piet comes around.
Yeah.
We try to get a kill. That's kind of how I time it a little bit. So, all right, punch Lord Vader here. Shoot this. All right, go farm some more turn meter. All right, back to Vader here.
Oh my gosh, he's almost dead.
That Lord Vader.
Let's just
kill Vader. It's fine. It's fine.
Be done.
You farmed a kill by killing Lord Vader.
Yeah.
Yeah, we needed more turn meters, so we just killed Lord Vader.
Killed Lord Vader before Tarkin. Love it.
We dropped a banner because of what?
How dare you? The 74. It's unacceptable.
Awesome.
There we go. And that's how you do it, son. Makes me feel happy, man.
Yeah. We farmed kills. Lord Vader was one of the farmed kills.
Yeah, man.
Gotta love it.
Feels good. Dodge crons make it less reliable. Sure. I don't know about this account. I probably won't see as much dodge cron. Plus, I try to get as much accuracy on their on that cron. Anyways, I'm considering putting an accuracy arrow on Dark Trooper. In fact, I don't know if that'll happen, but that might be a thing. So, otherwise, yeah, let's use. I'll say my Kenobi team for the back, even though I don't have a great Kenobi team. I think we can use Jedi Master Luke here, okay? Yeah, because my Kenobi team's a little sketch right now because we don't have Snips and we don't have what's his name, the General. So I'm hoping my Kenobi team can be used on something insignificant in the back zone. Is what I'm hoping for, really. We'll just have to see. So we want to use a comp that preserves the Jedi Revan team. So let's see what we could do. We could take him. Let's see. Jolie's nice for a revive every once in a while. I don't know. Shock T seems okay. Normally, I really like to have Kieti Mundi here. Actually, that would have been just swell. So we take Old Ben. I like the ability block nonsense from him. And then Mace can just go with the Jedi Revan team if necessary. Or Mace can go with the with Kenobi if I need a tank, this Relic 5. So let's see. We probably don't have.
You won't want Old Ben with JKR, JKL?
Mace replaces him in that comp if you need to kill Kylo.
Cool.
Somewhat, at least. What do we want to do here? I mean, but really what we're looking for, special damage actually isn't that bad for this comp. We'll probably just do this. Yeah, let's do this. This will be fine, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I actually don't know. I should have looked at her modding, but what's Amanda do? I don't know. This can get pretty dirty pretty quick. In fact, if you're not careful. Rude. See? Already dirty. Okay, there's some ability block though, so that doesn't totally suck. What do we want to do here? So I guess we do want to start working on that, but what we really want is a dispel on her. Oh, she's in damage immunity. Okay, that's actually fine though. Yeah, let's just keep calling shock, actually. That'll be good. We don't want to gain too much turn meter while Rey is doing her thing. Plus this way we can get rid of some of the nonsense to see. Okay, good. We just took him out. Good. So I don't want to hit anyone with foresight right now because I don't want Holdo to get that taunt, really. Yeah, let's just dispel that. Oh, here we go. Just get that kill. There's really not any abilities that I care about that much. Like sometimes I'll hold that just in case I want to use like a big ability first. Okay, so now let's see if we can hit Rey into damage immunity before she gets her thing. Yeah, there we go. Before she gets her ult. Nice. Useful. As well just try that on Jedi Training Rey as well. Not quite. Okay. So now let's try. We got to take out her stacks here if we can. Yeah, let's see if we can just heal. Let's heal Jolie. He seems like the guy I'm the most scared about right now. Okay, I'm just not getting crits. Oh, I don't even know who that was, but they're dead.
It was Ben.
Old Ben.
Oh, yeah. Just kicking off. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's fine, I suppose. Let's try to take Rey out here though as quick as we can. Quick little detour to revive him and get some ability block going.
Nice.
Yeah, just try to. Don't love the idea of the AoE just now, just because I don't want to have Holdo taunting right now. I don't need the Holdo death detour right now, right this instant. They are healing her though. That's an issue. All right, Holdo, get over here. Wait till I get a Holdo you. Yeah, that's not great.
Yeah.
That's specifically ungreat, in fact, and I'm ungrateful for it.
I would kill JTR here if you can.
Well, I would love to do that if the problem being,
yeah,
like, well, she doesn't have what's it called?
Damage immunity yet.
Yeah, so I don't think I can kill her. I think we're just gonna have to pray that we survive this ult. Basically with Jolie, let's heal Jolie as much as we can here. Here, you taunt, that'll help a lot, I'm sure. He should survive this anyways. I'm gonna make sure that Luke does possibly okay. All right, let's do this. Oh shoot, he really needs to do this. Here, we'll call Jolie to get one just to make sure he's ready for it. All right, we'll heal you. I don't know, maybe Shakti will live too. No, Jolie died. Uh-oh. Well, this is this is one of those things where it's like, well, we probably lose now.
Yeah.
Like the whole match, but yeah, that's too bad. Poor old Yoda, man.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah. Jolie, what you doing, man? You letting me down. I thought he was going to live through that, honestly. Bummer. Okay. Hondo, my beer. Haha, shut up. All right. So let's see. Let's leave this alone for a minute here. We'll leave it alone. It's okay. Well, I guess what we can do is what we could just use Vader. We can use the Vader trick that you just used.
Yeah. Because you have that revive cron.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's clutch.
Yep, I do have it indeed. Let me make sure this is the right one. I was looking at all of them. Reduce. Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah.
It's very silly. Too much turn meter gain. I was watching my turn meter gain, man. Thought I was okay.
Nah, it was the whirlwind killing
Yoda.
Yoda that got you. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little bit rough. Let's see, damage immunity on Juhani. It's not my very favorite thing ever.
This is just unreal.
It's so silly.
Yeah, it's the silliest of them all for sure. Oh, yeah. All right. So, Palpy, what you doing, bud? Goodbye.
He's dying. That's what he's doing.
He was literally on his deathbed when I
Yeah.
asked that. I should have targeted right here. Get as many of these AoEs as I can here.
Game couldn't even think about how much damage that was. He just died.
Yep. Yep.
Eat.
Just like, yeah, that was just so much damage. You don't need to know. Gosh, I remember when like the Darth Vader versus Rey was just like, guys, I think this is gonna hit for over 1 million. You'd send that saber and be like, yes, 1.2 million, let's go. That's awesome.
It's just very silly, man. I mean, I almost feel like I'm supposed to feel guilty about that, but I don't. So.
Yeah.
All right, so I think we just use Star Killer here. Honestly, it's not my very favorite solution, but so I can't use the turn meter loop thing. Oh, and I gotta use a worthless Jedi anyways. I mean, I could use Mace, but I'm gonna save him for that team. All right, get over here, Ayla. Well, because I'm gonna be using some pretty inferior materials, to be honest.
Yeah. I love Visas. It's just G13. That's it.
I know. She doesn't even have one relic. She's blind. She doesn't know.
She was out of all the, to build this team up, that was the hard part. Visas.
Yeah.
Well, I feel dumb because I'm gonna get Ben Solo unlocked here pretty soon, and then, well, that's the path that I'll be going on, anyways. So, we would just start with basics, to be honest here. There, okay. So now we can hit her for a while. Oh, good, you're hitting Ayla. I love that, actually. That is so good. Yeah, this will do extra damage to Rey. to Ms. Jedi training. Okay. Let's see. Well, she's not going to call anyone to assist anyways, but I guess we'll just do that. Oh, she did call someone to assist. There we go. This is the one that isn't the revive, right? Okay. Yeah, come on, guys. Just keep hitting her, please. That was less than ideal. Let's see. Actually, let's do this real quick and see if we can get another turn so we can hit that stagger. Damn it all. That would have been pretty cool, though. That'd have been pretty neat. Yeah, I'll just keep doing this, though. And, sure, let's throw the tire at her for fun. Damn it all. There. I stun thee.
Take that.
Oh, she did. Okay, well now we gotta hope that we survive here. I'm gonna risk it, I think.
Yeah, you definitely will.
Yeah.
And she will not. All right, let's get the Star Destroyer of Healing in on it.
It's funny, I'm so used to Conquest with two zealous ambitions, so when Visas goes, she just erases somebody. I'm like, your Visas is doing nothing.
There we go.
Nice.
All right, cool. Well, that was not my very favorite thing ever, but we got through it apparently. We could use bounty hunters here probably. I guess we could use Grievous as well. Bounty hunters don't really have a specific use now, and I want to save Dash for something in the back, just in case there's like Jedi Master Luke or something. So I think we could use bounty hunters, just like the same comp that Solo you were using, but yeah. I can just target whoever I want this time.
Right, because there is no K2.
Right. Yeah, like we'll even save Bam, in fact, in IG Queel.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we could ring Zam. Sure, why not? She's gear 12. She's not a liability because Mando's already gear or relic 1. We don't need no. Yeah, it's an old school fight, guys. No Datacrons. Okay. I didn't even check speeds to start with. I'm just like, let's just go in. Oh wow.
He's gone.
He gone. He also gone.
I didn't even check speeds. I hope it's okay.
That's actually a pretty dangerous thing that happens on this particular account. Like I just don't check speeds a lot because I'm just like assume certain things, and it's not like wise, I wouldn't say, but it is a reality that I don't. It's also a reality that it usually works out for me when it probably shouldn't.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, nice. We dropped a freaking banner.
Amateur. Just pure amateur there.
Yeah, it was Bosk. Like, dude's a dick, man. All right, this sortie team, man. I don't know what, like. So if my Mon Mothma team was just a little bit more developed, we could probably take sortie out relatively easily. But they're all gear 12, basically, except for Kyle. So maybe we just got to bring Grievous here. I don't know. Like Wampa could work, but it's a little bit dicey. No, we can't really do it. Well, who would call to assist? So I'm thinking No, I don't think it works. How much potency does R2 have? Because I'm considering taking Nest with Gritcron here, just to try it. What's her? He doesn't have much potency. It's plus 10. Well, how much does he get for his friends? Let's see. Potency for each resistance. So he wouldn't get any more potency. So he's at some. I mean, we could take Farm Boy Luke lead. Because I don't think there's a time that BB-8 actually hits back here.
Unless you hit first, right? He
Right.
counters.
Yeah.
Right, but Nest wouldn't. Like I can choose who to
Right.
attack.
Yeah.
Right.
Not enough damage to kill Sortie. I mean, I killed Sortie quite a bit in 3v3 with Nest, in fact. I don't know. I kind of want to try it. It might be just real foolish, but we already lost one fight. I mean, one fight we can recover from. So maybe I should just like, quote unquote, be good. I just find that I don't want to. I kind of want to science it. You know what? There's a Phasma team up top that we could use Nest on. Well, we'll try to stay good here. All right. So who do I guess Grievous works. It can get ugly, but just like the idea of saving Nest for, yeah, I wish, man, what I should have done was use my Mon Mothma team on that Radis squad. I think that would have worked fine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've heard that it can work well.
Experiments. You guys are making me want to try it, man. I just think it can work. That's all. I just think it can work. I guess the problem being, of course, like T3 or L3 might make things tough too. I don't know. This also might not work. I think it does, but we'll see. It's droid on droid action with Newt in the back, like quailing in fear. See, he's already dead once. All right, so we do this. Just keep getting the target lock.
Stacks too.
Oh yeah, it was a lot of stacks, wasn't it? Damn. There, I got some back though. See how I got some back? Grievous is
like nope.
It's like you don't get those back. I'm gonna turn meter. Yeah, I do want some turn meter. So we're gonna do the AoE here. All right, let's heal Newt a little bit. I don't want him to die right away. If we can help it. Yeah, BB will just hit me back. Don't like that. Don't appreciate it when things like that happen to people like me. Let's dispel and stun if we can. Okay, call the mass assist on her. Okay, they got rid of their stack things. Oh, she's stealth now, or he's stealth, whatever. Oh, he's ready to kill someone, actually. Damn. Don't kill someone, Droidica. That ain't sweet. Oh, you missed his death. Oh, man. Yeah, he's totally going to murder someone. It's not good. Oh, Magna Guard's actually...
Yeah, look at that.
Kind of...
He's on the verge right there.
On the brink. Oh, there he goes. Just kicking off. Let's see. All right.
Nice.
And now it's just BB-8.
Nice.
Cool. Well, that wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Let's see. What do we got in the back zone here?
So Maul, a Fennec.
Fennec lead with some randoms. Sweet.
Interesting.
All right, cool. We got this. Let's see. Let me see what. So this Maul team, oh, with Bando even. Bando makes it more interesting. I mean, I do have a GL though. It should be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of want to take Dash here. I feel like maybe that's irresponsible, but I kind of want to do it. These guys aren't going to be that fast, though. That's the thing. Like, none of them are that fast. So we could take Dash. I mean, really, probably we should just use Kenobi. Just doesn't seem like as fun. We'll wait. We'll sit on it for a minute. Maybe we'll use Commander Luke on the easiest, most carefree counter in the world in a little bit. Ooh, this Qui-Gon team. I'm tempted actually to try to use Bad Batch. I don't think that ends well though. Oh yeah, I'm not fast enough anyways. I'm just being dumb. Don't mind me. I mean, this might be where I want to use my GL, to be honest, and then I could use Dash on that Maul team. I think that works fine.
I know BAM makes it harder, but I remember using JKR, JKL against the Maul team because you just get rid of his frenzy with a basic on
Luke.
with Luke. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I know he'll eventually get a turn and he'll get his 5 stacks, but you can kill him on his second turn around if you don't kill him on the first one. But
I think this probably works actually.
you mean for this squad?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that part I don't know. So I've never tried this one.
Yeah, I mean it might not work too. There's always that. How fast is there, Anakin? 273. So he's plus 60s. He's 330. So the thought is Jedi Revan probably goes first. He would hand the turn to Luke, who would stun everyone. And then I guess then Anakin would come out of his stun, which wouldn't necessarily be what we wanted here.
Right.
All right, fine. Let's just use Kenobi then. Screw it. We don't need Kenobi for other things, so I don't know why I'm messing around too much. What hapless tank? Should we even bring a tank? Like Plo Koon probably doesn't survive this.
He probably doesn't. I don't know if you need a tank though.
He might survive this. Yeah, I don't know. Like so this one, I think we just kill Anakin immediately.
Yes.
And then
Yeah, I don't think
I agree.
Do you want to bring Mace or do you want to keep him for JKR, JKL?
I don't know. I want to do a lot of things with my life, okay? And should we just bring some clones? Like, hey, we got clones.
I feel like just JMK and Cat, and if you want Padme, but I feel like you're just gonna get rid of the big damage immediately. And
yeah, you're probably right. See.
And doesn't JMK, like when they have protection up, isn't there something where they can't even be crit or something like that? So
yeah, you want to be careful not to underestimate this team, honestly, but we should be okay. All the same, let's not spend all our time Qui-Gon's like, hey, over here. I'm like, oh, man. All right. I'll just take that. Sure, we'll do this, even though we can't actually hit him because of his foresight there. He has paid the price for his lack of vision. All right, Mace, you're actually a convenient person to be targeting right now.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for your fake taunt.
All right, pop that ult while we can. Oh, can we just take her out real quick for funsies? This doesn't miss. Oh, look at you, Qui-Gon. You're a survivor, man. Not. Poor guy. He thought he was going to survive. Let's see how fast this boss is. That's always...
It's a decent speed.
Yeah, with Sam here.
Like, there was no speed set on that.
Yeah, well, yeah, I didn't expect good things, but this is actually a decent set, especially for what we've come to expect from this. All right. So Phasma starts. She gives everyone with her Zeta. She gives everyone advantage to start, right?
Yes. Because that's not the Omicron, right? That's her base lead.
I think so. Let's see.
So
the gain advantage for 2 turns at the start. Yeah, okay. So now I just have to check speeds and see. I'm pretty sure, unless they have some really weird outlier mods on one of these guys. I guess First Order Officer wouldn't necessarily be that weird, but no, he's not that fast. So we're probably just going to use our terrible Bad Batch on this. I always feel just like a tiny bit guilty, but I like how uncomfortable it makes Prime, like with the ethics of it. He's always like, I don't know, like, did we kill that many relics with like no relics of our own? Like, yeah, man,
that's the plan.
It's ethical. I checked.
It does feel like cheating.
It does. It's like the Lord Vader. It's like the Darth Vader Cron, except you can do it even when all the data crons expire.
Yeah, well, the other thing is like, it's like one thing when it's just one character that's like not, there's always that one character you're bringing in. It's like, he's 3 stars, whatever. But it's the whole squad.
Right. It's pretty. It's sketch. Yeah, this will be fun though. We will enjoy this. Of course, I could use Nest for probably more banners, but this will be fun. I don't know. Sometimes you have to bow to the spectacle, Hold on. He's fine here. This is the order I like. Yeah, so we have Gear 9 on Omega, 8 on Wrecker, 11 on Tech, 9 on Hunter, and 12 on Echo. And yeah,
like how Record is even lower than Omega.
Yeah, right.
No, he's just mailing it in, man. So the only reason this works very well, because the rest of the team isn't that fast, but we get 25% turn meter by dispelling all of these advantages. So then my pretty crappy Tech can go here and potentially stun everyone almost, and then my pretty crappy Wrecker can 2-turn stun everyone almost. Okay, so this guy's just like a tiny bit of a problem here. but we might just be able to take care of that by stunning him right there, like so. Omega, we don't need anything extra from you. You can just chill for a second.
You can just be a kid.
Just be a kid. Go play with your bow and arrow. I'm actually really interested to see how they handle her. Oh, look at that. He just died of sadness. It's my favorite. It's my favorite.
Yeah, in the second season.
Yeah, I want to see like she looks older. I want to see what they've done.
Yeah, for sure. Omega was like, yeah, I'll just add an extra shot here to thin air.
I got him. Now I got the kill. Yeah. All right. Oh, 65.
Nice. That's why you gotta love Bad Batch.
Dude, it's so much fun. It really is. All right, we could use let's use our we could totally just use CLS here, can't we? Oh, but then we can't use the most safe, amazing counter in the world on that Mothma team down there. Honestly, like this boss team is a little bit more problematic than that Mothra team. We'll have to think about it a little bit, but I think for now, I want to try Dash here. Now, this is problematic on some levels because if it gets enough Whistling Bird hits with Bam, like it could really could spell certain doom for our heroes. But I mean, I guess that's a risk I'm willing for Dash to take here. All right, so we got Vander. I guess I could just take IG and Queel here. I guess I could even take Bam, couldn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah. Just trying to think it through.
I mean, Bam might save. Oh, wait, but you have the Omicron, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we may as well just take it. Like I have Landino that we could also use, but I mean, we'll just not use the Bamcron, I guess. That's fine. Or we'll use it on someone else.
Yeah,
that'll be super effective, I'm sure. This will be a real good time, I'm sure, guys. I'm actually just a tiny bit nervous because there's a few potential hazards. Like Django could just ruin things for me. Okay, so we get days on everyone, which is nice, of course. Yeah, we can stun him, which isn't necessarily the best thing for what we want here. Actually, let's just do a basic for now. Oh, we just killed someone.
Double hit.
Very well. Let's see. So we can do this. Oh, they finally got a turn. Okay, good to know. Good to see. Uh-oh, he's got a lot of birds, though. Shoot. That's not my very favorite thing. He's about to go as well. Oh, yeah. Hold on to your butts, folks.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay, we have 19 of our own. Okay, let's just try to kill their Bam real quick.
I think it worked.
Yeah. I think you got him.
Yeah.
That is literally the definition of overkill. Like we killed over the number that I was trying for. Goodbye. Okay. I mean, we could do like the Mothra mirror. It's always fun. If Kyle wasn't here, I'd say we could just use Wampa. I don't know Wampa wouldn't do that well against this Fennec squad. I think, yeah, there's too much madness. Yeah, Wampa might not get used either. Let's see, there's 3 teams we got left to take out. We have Commander Luke, we have our Jedi Revan team, and then I guess I do have Mon Mothma, which I think actually Ironically, my Mon Mothma team would do fine against that Fennec team, probably, assuming they're not super crazy fast. Even if they are, let's just use it. Let's not think about it. We're just gonna move. All right. This is my trademark skill, guys, is just not thinking about it and jumping in. Go. All right. Let's hope I clicked on the right characters. I didn't really even take time to see. And I didn't check speeds either. All right. So I like to do basic to start, just to give a little bit more turn meter to POW, especially when I'm uncertain about relative speeds. Okay, so Fennec's gone. Let's see who's next. I guess all of them are next. Let's take all their turn meter if we can. Embo's
were next.
They were. I like that he's stunned. He's like, I got foresight though. I'm like, good for you. Good for you, bud. All right. I don't care as much about Cad Bane. He's kind of a has-been. More like a never was. All right. Let's do this. Yeah. But the whole team is gear 12 except for Mothra and Kyle. So yeah, let's do the big assist here. Okay, Kyle's a full Jedi now. So we really want to make sure he gets a turn if we can. I don't think that's going to happen, but we're doing as little damage as we can so we can get the cool doing
as little damage as you can. One shots him.
Worthless guy. What the hell? I guess worthless guy is Relic 7 because that's what Mon Mothma is.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's like, I don't subscribe to that, actually. Thank you very much. Okay, so I guess we can use Commander Luke here, probably. And then we'll use the Jedi against that Bosk team, which isn't actually my very favorite counter, but I don't like Jedi Revan against Mon Mothma either.
Yeah, I agree there.
Maybe we'll just get stuck on Bosk. That's always a potential thing. Or we'll try to get stuck on Bosk, and then my Akbar team will bail me out. That happens sometimes. I don't know. I don't know which one I care about. Let's see. Tell you what, we want the one with the most damage to go with that Luke team, the Jedi Revan. I guess with Jedi Luke there, Jedi Luke will make that Bosk team a laugher, probably.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so who do I shoot first? Kyle, I guess, because he's going to go first.
Yep.
Okay. Kyle down. I want to get a stun with Han against that Biggs if I can. Chop his turn meter down a little bit. Good. Got the stun. Wonderful. Okay. Just looking at turn meters. I think we should have enough time for everything, but
yeah,
to take this guy out and just get a little residual damage on Mothra.
Yeah, just hurt her a little bit just before she leaves.
Out of spite, yeah, before she... Yeah. Chupio's like, I didn't get a turn. You'll live, bud. You'll be okay. Okay, so now Jedi, maybe we could even undersize a little. Probably not gonna, though, frankly. Forgot Gar? No, he's coming. Prime, I'll use him eventually. You'll see. You'll see. I'll show you all. Sometimes you just have to tell that to Prime. just so that he'll leave you alone a little bit. All right, guys. We would like a turn here. Let's see. I've never necessarily loved how you have frenzy, so we're gonna go ahead and do away with that if possible. Okay. Honestly, I would love it to be Luke here, but I want to start getting some healing on Jedi Revan here. I don't want to take this too unseriously though, so let's just swat him real quick.
Nice.
Oh, you didn't get to heal, Revan. Sorry, bud. Sorry about that. Oh, let's just stun him real quick. What you doing? Oh, okay. Well, that was a waste of effort, Zam. All right, let's try to get ability block on her. Very good. I guess we can try to stun her. Also very good. Get some turn meter, because that's the only option we have. Let's try to ability block him, nice. Which is actually more vital than you might think, because he's right on the edge of nuking. Oh, and now he's back to on the verge of nuking. Yeah. Goodbye to my banners. All right, yeah, we'll just take him out here. Well, I don't know how to cleanse you, Mace. You're gonna cost me banners, bud. Yeah, this isn't gonna be effective.
Now, it'll kill. Yeah.
All right, Mace. I was telling people the good things about you earlier tonight.
They were lies.
They
lies
were
and
filthy
deceptions.
Lies. I killed Boba too fast. That was embarrassing. All right. Let's see. Okay, so
he's going for the raddest fake out there.
Yeah, right.
Profundity, I guess.
The profundity fake out, yeah.
He is. Yeah, I mean,
basically the same thing.
I think we just, well, hold on, they have Radis here, so we could do the mirror there. If we want to use Negotiator here. I don't know, I don't have like a great team. I guess we could do like First Order here, because I don't have Biston. See how good their Han and Chewie are. This is the bad thing about having like a gear 12 Hux, like you're not always faster.
Oh, yeah.
I think in this case, I am faster on all the characters, on all the things that I need to be, I think. But I don't know. We could risk a loss here, I suppose. Let's see. Problem is my shuttle is just really slow compared, like it doesn't even have all its levels because I don't have everyone to gear 11 yet. But let's see. He gains, 15 speed for each other. So... yeah, so he'll be plus 45, so he'll be faster, so he'll be able to get the mark on him. See how fast is outstander player outrider 203, so we'll be faster than him as well, kind of. I guess he gives turn meter though, doesn't he? Right?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, for however many times he hits or something. I think it was the other one, the 2x. Maybe? I don't know.
The 2x is his bonus, his mini ult. I mean, maybe, let's see. So yeah, it gives him the crit chance, but then he gets the data transmission.
Check the actual ability. I just remember, I thought it was like something about
Cover health and protection. Like they gain speed up.
Because I remember it's 5 times, and I thought each time he crits or something, they gain 5%.
I do not know. I mean, we could probably just use Malevolence and call it good. It's not as great banners. And this, when it works, this is real smooth. It's the middle special, says Tom.
Yeah, I was going to say, check that one again. Yeah, there it is, very end.
Rebel allies gain 5% turn meter for each crit. Okay. And that's probably the one he does first, right? Or does he? No, he does the flyover first.
That part I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of feel like I want to try this, but I also kind of feel like that's kind of stupid of me. Yeah. Yeah, so you have to start with Special Forces TIE Pilot here. Let's bring our Old Republic friend here. Yeah, I don't know. Like Outrider could probably just ruin everything for us. He's like a ruiner of things, you know?
What relic level is he? Is Outrider?
Oh, he's
They were kind of up there, weren't they? You showed it.
Oh
7. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's really like 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a quick boy. I don't like this as much now that I saw the comparative speed for TIE Silencer. So how much is my Special Forces TIE Pilot? Yeah, I feel like we're in danger. Okay, fine, we'll back out.
You gained some from the First Orders, though, right?
Um,
I think that's part of Hux's thing.
Hux does. I don't think everybody
Oh
does.
yeah, you're probably
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
so it would actually it would work better if I took First Order TIE Pilot in here as well, because then he gets his reinforcement ability,
Right.
which then gives everyone 15% turn meter, which would actually give me enough turn meter to probably take out the Falcon. In which case, maybe we should do that. Seems fun. Seems enjoyable. Well, let me
The
think.
only thing that I worry about it with that one is if you get, because sometimes you need to get back around to Silencer, and that's what shuttles for.
Right.
To fully kill the Falcon. You would have a mobility block those, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we can just do this. It's not great banners, but I think it's mostly consistent. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I know going the other way, it sucks playing this.
Right.
I've been forced into this a few times, and I'm like, God dang it.
Oh, there, he actually did do his big hit there. Okay, so eventually we might get a turn. Okay, we can stun this guy. That's all right. Goodbye to 3 banners instantly.
It was nice knowing you, Banners.
Indeed. Put that offense down. That's kind of nice. Get some buzzies on Falcon. Nice-ish.
Except for we're at our max here of debuffs before they just start cleansing.
Yeah, you're right.
So like if you bring out Spy, it would actually cleanse everything.
Yeah, that's no fun, is it?
No.
I mean, we can bring out Spy, and it's actually acceptable to me, just so we can have that big focused kill.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Kind of surprised they must not have what is it? No, they must not have Ghost.
Right,
Don't think-
it didn't come out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the Phantom?
Well, isn't that the Phantom? I don't. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
All right. Well, goodbye to my banners. But we already knew that was happening. Okay, goodbye to you.
He's gonna counter. He's kind of annoying. Oh, here we go.
Nice.
There it is. Can't counter when you're dead.
Wipe yourself off, man. You're dead. Ah, that would have been so cool. Ish. Gonna get another reinforcement, maybe? I don't remember what they're on.
I don't think you have any left.
I think it's just his
Yeah.
ult. I think he might have one more, but yeah, I doubt he gets to it. Yeah, no, it's done. Definitely not.
And without his evade thing, Falcon is kind of just a shadow of itself.
Right.
Yeah.
Just like my banner score. So I kind of did that out of order. I should have done this one first, because if this goes sideways, Malevolence could have bailed me out in a big way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it can't now. It's not an option. This one always
Right.
makes me feel dicey, especially on my alt. I'm always like,
Yeah.
I don't know about this. We're not taking more reinforcements, so I'll just stop complaining.
Sheesh. Yeah, this one gets me nervous.
Yeah, so you do a basic here to get defense down. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That actually landed. Good. Just do a little extra damage to you. You can set us on fire, but we're not rebels, so who cares that much? Do the mass assist with defense down on you. And if I had better relics on my ships, I would actually, that would have been a lot better. You're gonna set us on. You're gonna put concussion grenades on us, anyways. Actually, you know what? Let's just do a basic here. Finish him off if we
Nice.
can. And we don't get to get the twofer this time because there's no target lock on stupid Vader here. But oh, hello, Interceptor.
Yeah, this is where I get scared.
Yeah, right.
So she can get retribution, but the other two can't here.
Right.
So we'll do it anyways for funsies. Because she hit him back. See that? All right.
There it is.
All right, Mr. Plo, get over here. Let's get rid of that foresight. That kind of backfired, didn't it? I'll tell you what, let's stop you from being able to taunt here. Gosh, look at all my debuffs. Just see if we can stick it. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, just like they stuck it to Ahsoka, apparently.
There you go.
But she's not the important one. Okay, you can hit under. There we go. Let's just dispel the thing that you don't have. Tell you what, let's just heal a little bit. Just a skosh. This guy's a menace, man.
They're gonna get their ult off.
Don't be so gloomy, man. I think you're right, but damn it all, don't be so gloomy.
No, maybe not. Plo with the win there.
Your boy Plo bailed me out a little bit.
Oh man.
If I had landed a target lock on Vader with the initial AoE from this, like it would have been over a lot sooner. But
Yeah.
what's a man to do? Complain about RNG and how it would have been fine if RNG had behaved. All right. This is enough, I hope.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, if it's not enough, then more ships are also not enough, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my, I remember like right before I kind of left the game, one of my Discord members, he was showing me that like you can 3-man this. So it's kind of funny. It can get really scary though with because it was right around the time that Bomber was starting to get, like, everyone was getting them 7-star. But yeah, it's just pretty much Y-Wing instead of Biston.
I mean, I've have won. I needed a 76 to win or something like that, or maybe it was a 77 to win. I forget, and I got it on this fleet with just these 3.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was one of the more magic times I've had. Honestly, it felt really good.
Yeah.
It would be really nice for this person to die, but also this person. Let's just not worry about that and let's cleanse him instead. That'll be good. That's a neat trick. All right.
Nice. Nice kills.
There we go.
Very nice kills.
73.
Didn't suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't the best score though. He'll probably beat me. I don't know. He kept 4 GLs. Then again, I mean, people do really stupid things with Executor.
True.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, folks, we're on the alt. We're on Professor X. If we win this one, we'll get back into Kyber 1. And as per usual, remember, we only have 2 Galactic Legends. We're 7.6 GP, 7.6 million. This guy is at 9.6 million. So he's got 2 million more than us. Let's see, does he have Profundity? I didn't check, actually. Looks like he does have Profundity, so that'll be a real fun thing if he has that in his ship zone or something like that. He does have 6 Galactic Legends. So there's also that. At least the squads will be fun, though. Ships, we'll see how that goes. This is that time that I know I should have probably cheesed fleets for my main account, man. Yeah, so I'll show you guys my defenses first. They haven't changed since the last couple matches, but well, actually, the first match, if you guys watched the first but not the second one, I did change because we put this stupid Droideka down here instead of what I think I had Bam in here before. I think I had Bam and Watt or something. Anyways, we needed those for offense, so we have Maul and assorted company. We have General Skywalker here. Qui-Gon team that actually got a hold, and Malgus. Oh, I guess I should show you guys real quick before we go through more of this. I'll show just for YouTube's sake. We did get the win in the last match. In fact, we had that one fail, but this guy failed a few different times. So and ended up beating him by a pretty good margin. In fact, let's see, we failed a couple times up front. Yeah, so failed once on Qui-Gon. Is that it? Oh yeah, so just once there. I don't think he failed at all in the back zone, because the back zone is a cakewalk. Oh yeah, that's right. He failed on my first order team, which again, I never get wins with that first order team. It's gotten a couple wins lately though. 2 in a row. 2 matches in a row. And then he did clear ships, but he failed on my Chimera fleet and my Executor. So yeah, that was against a guy with 6 Galactic Legends as well. Now this guy is Srulich. He's a living legend, guys. Have you heard of him? Me either. Okay, so you guys saw my front zone there. It's very impressive. Very, very impressive. And then we have Adrad and some garbage teams. It's pretty good. Pretty awesome. Hopefully I win somehow and we get matched up. Oh, are we right next to each other, O'Karen, on the leaderboard? I mean, he might fail to clear me. He probably won't, but he might. He doesn't have that much for offense, I hope. My opponent on my main. He probably has enough, though. Probably has enough. All he has to do is clear. We'll have to just see. We'll have to see. Alright, I didn't scale my opponent on my on my main either. So if I lose, it's probably just on me, frankly. All right, so we've got Treya and yeah, just more garbage basically. Just not placing good teams on defense except for that bottom zone, just to take all of his good teams away. But you'll see. We're 2 ranks apart. Yikes. On my main. So this is what he's got, folks. It's a little bit scary, but I think we can somehow get through. There's no Maul with this Lord Vader team, so that does help. He has this Qui-Gon team, which we'll have to figure out. He's got a Dash team. I think this Dash team is the one that scares me the most, actually. I really don't know how we're gonna deal with it. You know, he's got the multiple hits, you know, the bonus turn Kron. He's got Supreme Leader Kylo, so he's only got 2 GLs on this bottom zone down. And then up top here, maybe he's only got 3 GLs total down. I don't know. It's a lot of teams though. He's got Star Killer team. He's got this Maul team with Bando as well, so it's a little bit scary. If I was able to retain my troopers, I'd be able to take him down, but who knows what we can do here. They've got Malgus, which is always scary, especially for what I've got, and they've got Rey. So, I mean, pulling no punches here. This is a very, very tough defense, folks. I think the first thing we're gonna do, though, we're gonna go and fight this Lord Vader team. We have to be able to beat this Lord Vader team if we want to win. So, let's see, Ninth Sister, not fast enough, really, to keep up with my troopers. Troopers should be able to be fine there, to be honest. Hold on, I wanted to see their Kron, is what I wanted to look at. Yeah, they have the cooldown Kron, and then, he's a tanky one. He's the tanky one. That's probably the biggest wrinkle in our potential. Like, if we want to succeed, that's going to be the toughest aspect to all of it, I think. Well, that one and the Dash team, I still don't know what we're to do against Dash, because he does have a Vander Chewie here, and that makes things much more difficult. I think we could take Kenobi here and just eventually snipe out that Vandor, but I don't know if that's an overreaction. I don't know if we need Kenobi for something else. We're gonna have to do this like eat it like we'd eat an elephant, just one bite at a time here, guys. Probably just use our Jedi Revan team on this Supreme Leader Kylo. I think I have Mace available for that, don't I? Let me just check here real quick to make sure. We do have our Mace. Yeah, we have Mace. Alright. So what we're going to do, we'll take out these 2 Galactic Legends first and see what's left after that. Yeah, I need to work on my fleet off-meta stuff is what I need to do, so then I can put Executor and Profundity both on defense. I think that will help. Stupid Y-Wing, man. I hate it. We hate it. Yes, we do, precious. Someday it'll load up, guys. Don't you worry. Someday this will happen. Alright. There we go. Yeah, this squad certainly, or this account certainly does appeal to me for a lot of fun reasons, I guess. No, we need Watt. Yeah, okay. Alright, well. Here we go, folks. These guys are all lower relics and lower everything, basically. So, you guys, if you saw me pull it off on my main account earlier, it's pretty cool, but I don't know. I don't know, guys. There it is. There's our grit cron, and we've got a bunch of armor pen at least. And we've got some dodge. That'll totally help us a lot, I'm sure. Okay, so with this, and I do have my Iden. She's not quite as fast as on my main account, but she's still pretty quick, I think. I think she's over 320. Yeah, 323. That's fine. She has to be faster than Piet, which she is. So let's go. See if this works, huh? Only relic 5 Royal Guard as well. Oh, that's right. We need to do basic here to get us more turn meter. Okay, he does that. Then we cleanse. We have our 4 stacks here, which is wonderful. On Dark Trooper. Alright, now we just have to start punching here. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. We have to take him out here. We had turn meter. Oh, we missed there, though. That was a little bit scary, in fact. Oh yeah, hopefully we don't miss again here. Okay, good. That worked. So now, we're going to wait until Piet takes a turn. And then we will... Well, maybe we have Piet go right now, and then Dark Trooper go farm some turn meter for us. Let's just kill Darth Vader here if we can. Alright. I don't really love this situation, guys. I hope we can wrap around to Veers one more time. That's what I really hope for. Okay, this should give us some buffs and some... I don't think this is enough, though, folks. I don't know if it is. Come on. Get a few hits here, please, Dark Trooper. Come on. Thank you. Alright. Got it. Just that one, Pebble. That was the only one. Pretty epic, though, if you ask me. Took out Lord Vader with some troopers. Alright, let's use our Jedi Revan team here. Because if he has Kenobi in the back, we could be in a lot of trouble, potentially. What's up, the Fallen Pyro? Welcome to the stream. Alright, this is one that I haven't done too many times, folks. We don't really have any good crons for this, though, do we? Something that does extra damage. If any such thing. I mean, this is probably fine. Let me see. What kind of cron do they have? Nothing too crazy. Hopefully nothing, no dodge. No dodge, okay. That must be the new comp to one-shot Lord Vader. I mean... Yeah, the new I mean, it's not that new. It's just you have to have the right circumstances. It doesn't work under every circumstance. So you know it worked this time, obviously, but it's good. Okay, so I think we mark. Who do we mark first? I think we mark red first, don't we? I don't know. It's been a. This is scary, folks. Actually, I don't know if this is gonna work, but. Yeah, okay, so there's the poke. There we go. Hand the turn to Luke. He stuns all the people. I guess we give him some stuff. I guess we give him more stuff here. Cool. So that worked out well. Let's mark Red Trooper here. Took him out. Good. Good for us. They did their AoE. That's not good for us, really. I got him. That was good, at least. I don't know. We're in a dicey situation here, folks. Gosh, didn't want that counterattack. Damn it all. Damn it all. This is gonna go to hell, isn't it? Yeah, don't kill me. Shoot. Okay. Well, let's see. What do we want to do? So we do this, and then Basti. Oh, come on now! Don't. Oh, Basti's still alive somehow. That's actually amazing because we could ability block. Oh, we could have ability blocked if. Frick, man, this is not good at all. This is not good in the slightest. He's gonna pop his ult. Yeah, we're almost certainly toast here. Shoot. All right. We want to be able to hit back, so we'll do this one. But that blind would have been nice to have for later, actually. Yeah, please don't kill me yet. At least, let's see. We'll do a little damage here. At least, come on, hit me back. Hit him back. Get him. Come on, let me have a turn now. Okay, come on, get him. Kill him. No, so close. Oh, jeez, that was close, man. Ah, jeez. Well, bummer. Indeed. Okay. Here we go. This is a pretty silly cleanup. It works sometimes, though. Yeah, we want the pre-taunt. Okay, we'll see if this works. If he starts with a swipe, we might be in huge trouble. In fact, we'll see. See if we can. Yeah, we got the crit. Good. So we got one more turn from that guy. More turn meter, guys. Come on, give me more turn meter, please. Uh-oh. Oh, we hit Kyle. That was actually probably the best for us possible, in fact. Okay. Come on, guys. Take him out. There we go. All right. Low-cost cleanups, folks. I mean, that might be the, that might cost us everything, but at least it only cost us one team. It's really like 1.5 teams to kill that Kylo team. At least that, having a good cleanup is pretty vital, in fact. Alright, what do we do against this squad? I really don't know, guys. We could maybe use Grievous here. Could try using, like, Commander Luke or something. That's always dicey, though. Like, General Grievous can work. I just... Kiadimundi every once in a while just go and, like, one-shot him. It's not a good look, You could use Bounty Hunters, maybe. I don't know, these two teams they're kind of messing with me, folks. Let's see. What do you want to do up top? Let's leave those alone for now. Okay, so we can use Vader to solo either this Starkiller squad or this race squad. I mean, I kind of think we use Vader to kill Rey, honestly. I don't know, I wonder if the veterans... I mean, they'd probably just die of dots, though, huh? I'm wondering how the veterans would do if I killed Rey before I killed them. What's up, Liam? If I kill Rey before them, then do they just club my hapless Darth Vader to death? I'm not sure. We need as many off-meta things as we can, though, guys. Kill all 3 GLs without using one of our own. That's our goal here. Oh wow. They didn't even kill us before we got a turn. That is wonderful. Okay. So we kind of have a little bit of leeway. Let's see. Oh, they do have a taunt. Okay. I was gonna say this is gonna be really easy if I don't have to constantly work around selecting everyone else. Alright. So just keep doing this. Go back into Merciless. Do that. That. Here, let's shrink this actually. So we can keep an eye on everyone's health. Sorry guys, not talking much because we got to focus here. Make sure I'm not double clicking things. We don't want to double target Holdo especially. Oh, damn it all. I was oh man, that is terrible. Okay. We might have a hope here though, guys. Might have a hope. If she does her AoE, or if she does her big hit on me, then she'll go into ultimate. I don't know if that I think those dots stay on with her on ultimate. She'll kill me. But we might be okay, maybe. Okay. Here, we're gonna get some more dots on people here, folks. All right. Here, we can kill Finn real quick for fun. Kill Holdo. Kill Han. Oh, we didn't quite kill him. Whoa. That is crazy we didn't kill him. Oh, because we kept ramping his defense up, huh? Madness. I really gotta hustle here, though, don't I? Oops, I think I did that out of order. Yikes, guys. Not good. Alright, this should at least get me to the point where... Yeah, okay. So she'll do her ult. I'll get my bonus turn. Can go into Merciless and maybe take her out. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Good. Glad that worked out. Nice. Alright. If that doesn't get us reported, I don't know what will. Oh, very good. Okay, 3 GLs with 3 off metas. That's good. Not too bad, folks. You could tell the game was thinking there for a minute, though. It was really clunky. It's like, what do we do with the ult and the dots and the stuff? Alright. It's a lot easier if you do it on the Starkiller squad. But we're kind of in desperate straits here, and Grievous can kill the Starkiller squad sometimes, but can't really do it on the Rey team. So I feel like that's the difference maker right there. Restart? Yeah, I think we restart here pretty soon. Let's figure out our next move, though. So we could maybe use... Commander Luke can work here, honestly. He doesn't always, but he can work there. He can also sometimes work against this Maul team. I think in 5v5, that's a little bit too much to ask. It's a pretty big ask. So Grievous against this, or against that... Or against that Qui-Gon team. I guess we could try Dash against the Starkiller team too. I think that probably works fine-ish, maybe. We want to use. We want to get to the point where we can use. I don't know. Like, so against this Dash team, we probably beat it with Jedi Master Luke. Well, I don't know if we do. I know that Dash actually is a pretty good off meta to Jedi Master Luke sometimes. I guess we'd all be dazed, so we can't really call each other to assist either. Not to mention, I don't have my best Jedi available for that one. I don't know. Jedi Master Luke against that Malgus team is pretty scary too, guys. I don't know if I want to try that. I guess we could try Starkiller on this Dash team. Why don't we try that, guys? We tried Gar with the Empire cooldown, Datacron yet. What doesn't work against Mon Mothma? Karen, what are you saying? Oh, with Darth Vader, you're saying? It's interesting. Should kill Mon Mothma at least. Kills everyone but Kara, maybe? Well, I got kind of lucky there. They didn't end up killing my Vader before he got a turn. That was unforeseen, but then he could survive the ult after that. A whirlwind? No. The ult? Of course. Why wouldn't he? Okay, let's try... Gosh, I don't love it, guys. This is pretty sketchy. I don't know if I want to... I don't know if I want to try Starkiller here, guys. We could try, like, Bam, maybe. Could just do a dash mirror. Seems a little bit ugly, though. I don't love this, but here, old Ben, you're the reason I saved. I thought Mace was gonna work just fine with that team, and it just didn't really. Okay, you can go. You can go with these guys. Not making much sense here, guys. I'm kind of distracted. I apologize. I wanted Mace. Old Ben would have worked fine with that Jedi Revan team, honestly. If we had gotten ability block with early on, that would have helped a lot. But I wanted to try something fancy. We kind of got our hands slapped a little bit there. Dash taking all these turns, man. It's bad for business. But we can't be dazed here. That's the biggest thing. We aren't going to be dazed, and hopefully we can get a debuff on Dash so he's doing less damage as well. Okay, so let's get the debuffs on everyone. There we go. Okay, there's Dash taking his turn. Okay, we'll throw this. L3 is still taunting. Don't love that. This isn't really going as planned, folks. I got a stun on everyone for a sec. Gosh. This is brutal, man. I don't think this is gonna work, to be honest. Goodbye to Visas. Goodbye to EP. Yeah, I think this is gonna fail pretty hard, in fact. Okay, let's dispel everyone at least for a second. Dispel her. Come on. Come on, Starkiller, get a turn, bud. Really need Starkiller to get a kill here. Come on. That was not a kill, Starkiller, dude. My friend. Come on now, bud. Oh, if you just hit next time, bud. There you go. Kind of. Brutal, man. That is brutal. At least we know that Dash works on Starkiller. I don't know how we're gonna clear this, frankly. Maybe now the CLS team will be able to just wipe out that Vander. I don't know. Jedi Master Luke worked swimmingly for Calvin when? Against what? Malgus? Gosh, we just threw away our Starkiller, man. It's not good. Not good for us at all. This guy plays a really tough defense. I'll give him that. He may as well, though, against us, right? Well, we can use Dash here. We had to fight fire with fire and use our Dash versus theirs. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Jedi Master Luke here, guys. I guess that's what we've got. That's what the cards have dealt. I don't know what matters, guys. Just gotta take out Malgus, that's all. If we can kill Malgus right away, we'll be good. Oh, there's all the fear for us. Good. This isn't looking great, folks. Wonder if we're just gonna melt down here. Hope not. Ooh, got the cooldown thing going here. It's pretty cool. I'll get some buffs going on everyone except for you. All right. Well, we really need them to stop hitting people that who aren't our friends here. Let's see. Who do we want to? So we can have Ayla hit. It's kind of fun. It's a neat trick. Really need Shock T to cleanse that. Wow, we're not doing any damage to Malak, though, are we? To Malgus. Yeah, he's pretty good against this. You're right. Whoa, that wasn't cool. Did not see that coming. Yeah, we're screwed. This was ill-advised, folks. To the extreme. What am I doing here? What have I done? I was really hoping we could get our ult here. Then we reset Jolie here, but yeah, we're screwed. We're toast. Maybe. Yeah, we're toast. Alright, fine. Fine. Alright, threw away another GL. Yeah, probably this is just gonna go up in flames here, folks, but alright, we're getting increasingly desperate here. We're gonna have to try some crazy stuff. Okay. So we're gonna use our General Grievous squad here, which is not ideal. But then we could maybe use Dash to kill something down south. We can use Commander Luke to take out some of that Qui-Gon team at least. Maybe all, if we can pull it off the right way. First we have to find out if this is going to work, though. There's this like really key moment in between. So Mara's going to throw her first grenade. We need B2 to proc. That's what we really need from him. Okay, good. So we procced. He got rid of his tenacity down, so he's not shocked anymore. So he resisted the shock because he has a lot of tenacity. And so this can heal his protection still. Just make it draw out as long as we can here. Oh gosh, stupid Grievous, man. Forgot that he was just stunned. Okay, we got target lock on everyone. So we got the turn meter train going. Thank you for the follow, Omega Remnant. Appreciate it. Okay, so we got to take out Visas here first, so she doesn't just revive them right away. Oh, don't hit B1. That is the worst for me. Okay. Cool, so that should... Okay, so this team at least will die. Oh, gosh. Oh, they didn't even kill Newt the first time. That's crazy. Okay, so we could do this. She's got her damage immunity, though. I don't like that, of course. Okay, still killed EP, though. That's good. I guess we can still stun her. Can we? Maybe not, apparently. Okay, so we can dispel the nonsense at the very least here. Heal up Grievous. Almost got Star Killer, man. Close. We're close. Alright, got Star Killer. Okay, this'll end up being really ugly. I don't know if we'll win or not, but I think so. Just not good banners. Alright. Terrible banners. Very good. Well, let's see. Alright, so we've got to use Jedi Master Kenobi here, basically. We have to use Kenobi here, so we'll just do that right now. I mean, yeah, I guess we'll take Plo here with us. Anyone else want to come and hang out? Cody, you in? Alright, buds. Let's go. Let's go. Gosh, this guy still has 3 GLs. It's impressive. Alright, so do this. We needed that pre-taunt with Plo. So then Cat could just go take out Malgus right away. Alright, let's heal that dude here. I should have done that to Revan, maybe. I don't know. Take out Basti here. Nice. We can put the no healing on Revan here for funsies. We can get the stun on him. No assist, of course, but we get the stun. Nice. Try to keep Plo alive here as long as we can, huh? See what we can do against Malik here. All right. I don't know, we're hitting Malik still. Yeah, we do want to make it so we can't heal, though. Oops. Alright. We'll get through it. We're just taking our time here, folks. That was not enough damage, though. Cat, damn it all. Poor old Plo, man. Barely hanging in there. Gear 11. Gear 11 to a Relic 5 fight. There, finally got him. Okay. Let's heal up Plo here. Here, let's give the turn meter thing, even though the turn meter isn't a thing. In this particular match. Alright, let's do this to heal up some banners at least. Well, This is even a challenge for one of my... Oh, kind of a challenge for one of my galactic legends. Dear Lord. Tough Malgus team. Hello there, says Omega Remnant. Hello there. Alright. Let's see. What are we gonna do? What do we want to do here? Alright, so I'm thinking here, guys. Okay, alright, so I think we could use bounty hunters to take out that mall team, actually. I think that works. So if we do bounty hunters there, then we can probably use our Bando team here, maybe. Or if we could just do like a dash mirror, which is ugly as hell, but I think that's what we've got to do. Gosh, my mouse is being all weird here. Come on, mouse. You got this. Yeah, we'll take Bam here with us, though, so that he can snipe out their dash, potentially. This is going to be a very interesting fight, in fact. There are days I wish George Lucas would remake Episode 4 after accounting for all the changes he made producing all the other movies. Interesting idea. Okay, let's just get dates. Oh! Okay, goodbye. What even was that? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. That was insane, man. Alright, well. I'm like almost insulted that that worked so well. Like, after all that, gosh. Alright, I mean, I'm not gonna turn my nose up at it. It just, you know. What the hell was that even? I don't know. I don't know. No one knows. Let's do this grit thing with these guys. No, let's save grit just in case there's something in the back that Nest could really sink her teeth into. Let's hold off on it, guys. Just get a light side one that doesn't do much. There, let's get some dodge and stuff. That'll be good. So the idea here, folks, is to stun Anakin and then kill Qui-Gon while he's... Yeah, this could just... We might not even kill Qui-Gon, in fact, but that's the idea, man. Okay, so start by stunning Anakin here. Yikes, Anakin's just gonna take his bonus turn here, though, isn't he? Uh-oh. Okay, so we'll stun him again. Oops, that didn't stun him. In a way, we want Anakin to take a turn before we go, don't we? Before we get all crazy here. We're gonna try deferring it just a little bit here. Okay, now we get a stun. Maybe now. Look at turn meter here. Come on now. Okay. Now we try to kill Qui-Gon. Okay, Anakin gets his turn. And now, nice, got him. Okay, well, this still might not work out, but at least we got those two recalcitrant knaves. Okay, so we won't hit either of them, but nice. All right. We'll just miss here. That's fine-ish. All right. Thank you for that follow, Mangello96. Imagine how much whinier OT Vader would have been after reimagining. Yeah, fair. Look at this guy. He put all the things. Dang, man. What's he got for this Iden cron? There's no grit here. I don't know. I think this is probably too much for my poor Wampa to handle, to be honest. In which case, we might just be sunk, because we don't have much left to be able to deal with any of this stuff. Yeah, this is... We don't have much, guys. Don't have much at all. Gosh, he went all out, didn't he? I don't know what to do against this Radis too. Like we're just like out of teams, guys. Whew. I guess we'll use our Akbar team on this. So there's no tank. I don't know what to do at all against this. Whew. Boss with all his buddies. I don't think Nest can do much against any of this. Alright, what's that top team we were saving for? Oops. Oh, the Maul team. Oh, hold on. Is Bo-Katan here? She is. Damn it all. Man, I'm kind of tempted to try Nest solo here anyways. I don't think it works, really. Not really. It's funny they have Mando here. Like, he's not gonna get his contract, so he can't disintegrate me. If we did Nest here, then we'd have bounty hunters available for something down south. The really scary thing is we can't take Kira lead here because we need the grit cron. What kind of potency does he have? No, not much. Okay. How much potency does Bo-Katan have? I guess that's even more important, really. 75. She has a high base potency, doesn't she? You like this grit cron thing? I mean, it works nicely in the right circumstance. I'm not really convinced that we have the right like this is just straight up pretty ugly, honestly. Like bounty hunters would work nicely, but we kind of want bounty hunters for something bigger now, because Nest isn't going to kill any of these other teams, probably. Hoda? I think we already used Hoda. Man, if I hadn't just thrown away a couple of our really good teams, we probably could have cleared this, actually. Alright, guys. I'm not doing this because I think it'll work. I'm doing it because I'm desperate, basically. I don't think this will work, but it's probably worth a try. I think we just time out pretty easy. Like they don't get enough turn meter, kind of, or they don't generate enough for like enough buffs for us. Like they just get continual turns is essentially what I think is going to happen. They're not getting enough buffs to really make it so that we ramp up. I guess I wish Canderous had his what's it called? His Zeta. Yeah, we're not even scratching the paint here. Oh, they did get buff immunity on me. Oh yeah, because there's tenacity down, duh. Of course they did. I don't know why I'm surprised about that. Oh, it's pretty obvious now in hindsight, but very well. Yeah, this won't work. This is totally not gonna work. Oh, we're not doing any damage to Bando either. Jeez. Come on now. Least you could do is do some damage. At least Mando is kind of boosting our hits. Doing no damage, man. Well, we're healing some. Totally doing some damage, right? Yeah, at least she won't do the AoE. You're right. It's interesting. So we're not dazed, at least. We did some okay damage to Mando there, actually, to Bando, whatever his name is. Oh, there he goes, readying his poop stance. Here, we can get him all dazed here, at least, because those are actually buffs for Nest down the line. Keep hitting him. Come on, Nest. How are we just not doing any damage to him? That's the crazy part to me. We're doing like 3,000 damage, 3,900. Look at all that damage. How did we do damage in the first place if we weren't doing damage before? I guess offense down is also killing us a little bit. Oh, it's because of the exposes, isn't it? Alright, I don't see much point in continuing this farce. We really don't want him to time out here. Alright. How about confused? Nice. Okay, well, I don't think we can clear now. I think that's the message that we're getting, folks. Alright, so we're going to use bounty hunters here. We have to use Aura Lead, which is awkward. We got to use Zam so that we're fast enough. So the trick here, folks, because we got to snipe out Maul first. The trick is to not get anyone too far. Like, we don't want to get him into poop stance is what we want. We don't want to get him into poop stance. Okay, so there we go. And now no one has a taunt, so now we can just hit whoever the hell we want to hit. We have one turn that we can actually... One time that we can do this. Okay, let's just go around the circle here. Popping grenades, getting turn meter, Throw some more grenades for funsies. Get our taunt back going back here. Let's see. All right, do some more Zam things. See if we can get the stun here now. All right, hit there. So we can get this done here. Yeah. There. We wanted to trigger that early is what we were trying to do there. So we're clear. Not that this is all going to work perfectly, but so far we've been able to kind of play their fiddle just a little bit here. He's going to get damage immunity next, is what Banda's going to get. Gosh, he is very difficult to deal with right now, isn't he? But we can snipe him. Good. Okay. Wonderful. Rude of you. I don't know why I had you call Zam, but that is probably acceptable. Alright. See, that's what we could have done to start off. Get some good banners, but we wanted to try Nest there, because Nest could have saved the day. Man, that guy was so tough to get through. I wonder if he just had a really good armor cron, and I should have just checked and seen, but... Does Bam get Mandalore for that? I don't know. Oh gosh, he's got Profundity in here too. You guys remember how we lost so hard to Profundity in the last match? Yeah, we're gonna do that again. We're gonna go cry, folks. I don't know how to beat Profundity. I don't have the right fleet for it in this account. Unless we have Executor. we're just toast, that's all. Yeah, we don't have much recourse here. We'll try using Wampa here. But this is a high grade Iden team. I don't really see this working well for us. Thank you for the follow, Darth Squirrels. Yeah, this is almost certainly not going to work, but we'll give it the old college try. We'll try to get at least the squad zones clear. Okay, you hit back. That's good. Need to get the... Okay, you got the turn meter. Good. So you can do that. Get the days going. We're actually doing okay here. I mean, Iden's gonna, yeah, do that. And then our life will become much more difficult. So that Magma Trooper, because his counter is not as brutal. Remember, this is only a Relic 5 Wampa. This is a full Relic 5 Iden team. So we're doing pretty well here, actually, for this circumstance, for this situation. I'm fairly proud of. Oh, look at that. We even got a kill. Good for us. Good for you, Wampa. Man. If this can work out, then we might be able to pull something off. At least in the squad zones. He might not be able to clear my front zone. I don't know. He kept 3 GLs. He kept enough. I think I'm probably just dreaming a little too much here, but... Hey, thanks for the follow and the sub, Darth Squirrels. You follow me on YouTube too. Oh, awesome, man. Yeah, I stream on Twitch. Obviously, I'm a partner on Twitch, so I'm super fancy. Obviously, now but this is where I live for my live streams. Very fancy. I don't know about that. Oh, nice. Death Trooper died of sadness. Wonderful. You love to see it. Oh, we gotta shoot through this stupid stormtrooper. Yeah, it's not really working out for us, though, is it? Oh, we're ramping damage, though, at least. Watching live on Twitch, yeah. Watching on YouTube, it has its perks too, of course, but I hear ya. Can we just finish him off here now? Probably not. Would love it though. So yeah, let's just take out Snow Trooper here. And one less gun, of course. This is the deadly combo. Like this one's really tough. Iden and Storm together. Like we'll go the rounds here. Nonsensical nonsense. It's the best kind of. Oh, what have I done? Read the chat and. Oh man, we do not have. Okay, we needed that. That was very important. We could have killed Stormtrooper there. He was available for death, and we just didn't take it. That was our opening, guys. Could have one-shot this. Damn it all. Come on. Might still be able to. Go, go, go. Get him. Yeah, we gotta hit him here. No! Oh, that was so close. No. Oh, that was close. All right. Come on. Take him out. There we go. Okay. Good, good, good. Her counters are gonna do murder to us, though. Jeez. Come on now. Okay, I lost that taunt. I lost that buff. Good. Come on. Take her out, please. Come on. We need to take her out. Right, like essentially right now. Come on. Yes! Died of sadness. Woo! Alright, Zilla. Alright, Wampa. Well done, buddy. Not even close. Never a doubt, folks. I mean, this is funny because we don't have much chance of clearing all this, frankly. Like, we really don't. Those bounty hunters far surpass what we have for our stuff. But, I mean, gosh. How fast is this Adrad? If he's not fast, we could... Oh, he's fast. He's going to be fast. Yeah, he's really fast. Damn it all. I was gonna say we could maybe use Bad Batch here. Bad Batch does work. It just probably doesn't work against this level of baggery, douche, or otherwise. So like we can maybe use Akbar to take out one of these teams, and then we're probably just mostly sunk. I mean, he's faster than my Akbar team as well. Both of these teams are just... We're just out. We're out of teams, guys. Let's see. Like, the Akbar team can beat the Radis team for sure. That does work. We just don't have a team to get through this Bosk, really. Not truly. Something with, like, Fennec lead, maybe? We'll deal with Bosk in a minute here. Let's just, we're not going to clear the fleet zone anyways. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going though, guys. A couple errors in my judgment, unfortunately, here, but in this match, it's okay. We didn't want to make Kyber 1 anyways, right? It's totally the truth. Alright, get Chopper in on it. And what? Biggs is nice because he gets more turns. This Captain Solo's better even, so we can revive the random mishap that may occur. Oh, there goes Chopper. Down the drain. Goodbye, Chopper. There, we got Chopper back. See? Pretty soon we're gonna just get endless turns, I think. Any day now, endless turns, I'm sure. Alright. Come on now. I mean, they're getting endless heals, so there is also that. Yeah, I think we're in trouble here, guys. This has worked for me in the past, but what have I done? Well, alright. The dream is dead, folks. The dream is dead. Alas. The fish off. 3v3 it works just fine. I guess 5v5 it's a different matter. Alright, let's try Bad Batch here just out of curiosity. I think they just destroy us before we can do much, but I'm curious to see what happens here. Endless turns in heaven. Alright, well, it's been a rough night for us, folks. Oh, there goes Omega. Alright. Oh, maybe we've got some legs here. Let's see. Let's find out. Let's see what we've got here, folks. It would have been nice to keep Omega around, to be honest, but so be it. Let's see. Oh, they can't not gain buffs. The buff immunity thing is a big deal to them. Gosh, if Omega was here, we could actually do some real damage, but let's see. We can get rid of some of their turn meter. Well, in theory, we could have. Gosh, come on now. Alright, dispel the nonsense again. Try to stun everyone again. It's actually working much better than I thought it would. I mean, I don't know that it'll work, but it's working better than I thought it would. If Omega hadn't just kicked off, we'd be in okay shape here, actually. Alright, just keep doing this. Generate all the turn meter here. Try to stun all the people. Oh, we actually can stun Radis. Look at us. He's at 99%, and he's going to revive everyone. Don't let him do it. Watch, he revived everyone and killed everyone. You see, if I had cared about it, I would have just timed out there. But whatever, man. All right, well, it's over. We killed the whole team, and then they came back. Well, that's good to know. My bad batch, my terrible batch, actually have some legs there. All right, folks. We have no hope against this. There's just nothing we can do against this fleet. But you know, what's a man to do? This guy's got 2 million more GP than me. Alright, so we're supposed to start with spy here instead, right? That's what they were saying in the last fight. We'll just give it a try, guys. I'm not expecting much at all. Rebellions are built on hope. Needed more... Dude, you say that, but Omega would have killed all of... Like, we would have won if Omega had survived that. Like, I am actually convinced that would have worked. Oh, come on, please don't kill my spy. I'm supposed to... okay, let's make sure spy can actually call the assist here, please. See how this goes, guys. Can we kill the Flywing? Oh, we were close, actually. Dang. Come on, guys. Gotta take him out. We could still do... Oh, except Hyena Bomber's gone. What the... I'm just gonna throw something. That's all. Just gonna throw something. Alright. Oh. That was fun. Alright. Alright. Let's not... We won't throw something, but I want to, man. Alright, alright. Let's calm down a little bit here, Xaereth. This ends up being my Xaereth. It is my Xaereth. It's a bad night for me tonight, guys. Bad week for me in general, I think, but, you know, it's a man to do. I don't know. I'm really not gonna... I'm not the sort that does throw things, so... Oh, come on now. Now maybe I will throw something. Damn it all. Alright, we have Retribution here at least. That's good. That's a neat trick. Can we get a 3-fer? Can't even get a 1-fer. What the hell, man? Alright. Gosh, we were so close to taking out that TIE bomber, weren't we? Oh, we killed the Sith bomber. At least we got that. Oh my gosh. Alright, Vader's gone. I think we should still probably be okay. We'll see, but this has all the hallmarks for being an okay result. Alright, well, this has been fun and all. Tell you what, let's practice First Order here, guys. I realize that this is a subpar fleet, but for this at least. I just want to see how we can do. Use the hate. Let it inspire you to work on profundity counters. Yeah, I really need to work on it, man. I need... What I really need is... I need a relic Tarkin on this account. And I don't know if I'm really up to that, frankly. I don't think... Oh, this is foolish because we can't crit that ship. Oh, hey, the shuttle's still alive somehow. Somehow, someway. Let's see. Let's get rid of the foresight here at least. That'll be a neat trick. Oh. Well, there it goes. Okay, I can't actually crit here. So I guess I suppose we shall. What is going to miss here? Because I don't want foresight. Nonsense. Let's just call silencer. I don't know if that's enough turn meter to stun. Oh, we missed anyways, so there's that. This is enough turn meter to stun if we hit. Alright, so the big hit's gonna miss, or the big shot from him. Okay, maybe this will do something. Well, there you go. Look at you. Let's try taking out Poe here. If he can ever hit. Rude. Oh, there goes Echelon, just kicking off. Alright. There goes Poe, just kicking off, though. That's also good. Fine, since you're dazed, we'll bring in one more reinforcement. There we go. Sometimes it's good to just get some practice in, you know? We could have gotten way better banners using rebels there. But I guess we can try throwing rebels against the profundity. I mean, that will be a total farce. But I guess because we have them, we may as well try it, huh? Trying to think what the best comp would be here. Honestly, I think just double tank is probably better than Biston, because Biston doesn't do anything. Hope my stream went well. What's up, Legend? How you doing, man? Nah, man, it's been going horrible. Just not doing well at all. I appreciate it, though. Good to see ya, all the same. We almost killed their Y-Wing. That would have been cool. That would have been a neat trick, right? Oh, our Y-Wing's gone, though, instead. So that's... You know... Before we could even take a turn. And they just killed my Y-Wing, so that was good. I was really hoping that would happen to us. That was, this is good. You know. I told you it was going to be a farce, so, what, you know. You'll have that, but... Hey, good job to their Y-Wing, you know? Just staying strong and all that. Just never dying. Ever. Hey, look at that. Alright. Good times, folks. Did I figure out Jabba? I mean, I unlocked him on my main. Alright, guys. Well, that was the most sad showing we've had for my alt for a very long time. Even though we had those crazy front zones, we just, yeah, I think we just fold to him. I bet he one-shots us. I don't know.